those of you who are keeping watch, who if you think you're out, fine with me. Make a perception check.
Hello, Sash.
Hello to Sash, quickly.
Hello, everyone else who is watching also.
Hello.
The perception. Where is perception?
I get distracted chasing like a butterfly or something. I don't know.
Don't forget we have a clay golem.
We do.
Flesh.
That is
I
under
thought.
proper
Flesh golem.
flesh.
Flesh.
sorry.
Was
Yeah,
it a
you're
flat?
right.
Ew, they probably smell so bad.
Yeah.
No
Actually-
wrestling in here.
The smell's probably gone away after all this time.
So why are they not bone golems?
Because they're still magically held together.
Ah.
They probably
Formaldehyde.
they're probably like leathery, right? Yeah. Ugh.
The secret is embalming fluid. All right. Yeah, some of you are getting pretty good. Several of you got a 15 or higher, and those of you can see the water stirring up ahead. Now, we're in water that's only about shin deep, 18 inches, 30 centimeters of water, 45 centimeters of water, not much, half a meter or less. And in this murky, dark water with its grimy floors, grimy walls, green slime, and various snot-coloured oozes all over the place, they seem harmless enough so far. Anyway, up ahead you see ripples within the water that would indicate something disturbing it beyond the limit of your vision.
Am I the only one who kind of sees that or hears that?
He's a tapping.
Anyone who's over 15 on the perception check, yeah.
I mean Saxon.
Yep.
Oh,
And the pseudo dragon too, yeah.
oh yeah.
You don't hear the typewriter?
I hear
Yeah.
it, but
Okay. It's alright.
Arctic slapping his knee over and over again.
No, I don't hear anything. That might be the karaoke because I don't hear it.
No, it's just
It
like a
sounds like
tapping noise,
clicking.
like a.
Yeah. It's like a fapping noise.
Is it coming from my?
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so weird.
But only when you talk.
Yeah, it's only when you talk Arctic.
Yeah, it's the karaoke. It's the like the fucking
Oh, yeah,
backbeat.
vibrations.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
I was
pissing me off
curious.
more than. Trust me, it's pissing me off more than you. So don't worry.
Yeah, it was just curious. Please
I've
shut
got,
up.
got my headphone volumes on 60 right now, just to like try to block it out, focus.
Oof.
Guys, there's something up ahead by the looks.
I noticed it
in the water.
too. Is this during the short
Where?
rest or after?
Right there, and I pointed out to Wild.
Hold on, it's up ahead from where we are.
As in the way you've come back, like it's because it's dry up to head. Once you go up the stairs, there's no water.
It's up.
But in the water behind you, you can hear you can see rather ripples.
Oh, it's behind.
Yeah, there's no water up ahead, only behind us.
Luro and Nap, get in here. I've yes.
And the panther.
Now leave the panther out there.
Stand here with my breath.
I'm joking.
Anyway.
He's
Well-
consumed you. Look out, Draxus. Dodge the flying cats.
Everywhere you going.
Fucking dodge the cat and then dodge the other cat. Cat's
Um,
coming at me.
Can't we just get in the room and close the door?
Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, let's do that. But right away, come back.
You
What if
see
it's a
the-
dragon?
You see a bit of an aura of light, an aura of purple light begin to appear around the bottom.
I
edge.
don't like that. Close the door, quick, get inside.
Not a dragon, get in.
Drag him in.
Close the door.
I'll shut the door.
Run, little dragon man.
Now, guys, let's all pretend we're flesh golems and maybe they won't notice us.
Stands like T-pose in the corner.
Right. Ron's just gonna push Laura out the way and put his ear on the door
What the fuck?
and see if there's some talking or something he can hear.
Make some insight checks because you can hear things coming. Yeah.
I'll give you guidance.
Oh, okay. Is that a D4?
D4.
Add 1 plus d4.
18.
18.
They're not talking, but there's more. You hear them as they wade through the water, and you're able to judge that they're probably humanoids like you, except they radiate purple light, and the water that you're standing in seems to get colder as they approach the door, and you hear them scratch at the door and attempt to turn the door handle.
I slam the door. Or if they push it, I'll hold it.
You're stronger than them. And so they
Now.
I'll also
wait.
help.
All right. You're able to hold the door. They hold their
Don't come
position.
in. I'm changing.
Alright, well, are we fighting these guys, whatever the fuck
Should
they
we-
are?
Should we push out real quick and knock them over?
Sure. You're making an Arcana check, yeah. You can't be confident anyway, but necromantic creatures often radiate cold, like liches, for example.
Oh fuck.
Just get stitches. Let's get them.
I can block the door for an hour with a block of ice, but that's all we can do, unless we want to fight them.
How long through the rest has it been?
Half an hour. So you're half done.
I would have
want.
spent the first 10
Well-
minutes recasting. Actually, no, I'll do that later. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought you did the last 10 minutes. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would have done. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
They're
right.
not attacking the door or anything? Like,
They're trying to open it, but you're stronger than them, and so they don't even try to.
okay.
Like it's they might not even realize that you're trying to stop it. To them, it seems locked. Who knows? But when they touch the door handle, it chills it, sending the cold straight through the handle into you, and you see sort of frost fall over the brass handle.
They might take our stuff. Come on. Kill them.
Should we push out and see what they want? Or even take them down if they're a threat?
I'm happy to give it a go.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Alright, on 3,
1,
2,
3.
3!
Charge.
Push
Alright.
out.
And we roll for initiative. You look into the eyes of 5 or 6 humanoids with purple light glowing in their eyes and purple light radiating from their blades. They're heavily armored warriors, but they are walking dead.
Rest in peace. I'm at the top of the initiative. Hell yeah!
All right. Profay.
Wow, Grady.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. Fuck. A 4 and a 3. Both my things are at the bottom.
Will the flesh golem be rolling initiative?
Might as well, right?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'd roll it anyway.
Have you got control over him or not? Right. Cool. I thought I must have not given it to you last week. I thought I did. All right. Oh, it's in your journal, but that's all. Yeah, just a bit of user error. Yeah, the thing is, no one else could see the bioinformation at all. I only gave you, instead of giving everyone vision and you access, so it was just a user error. You only have access to one of them. Its name is number 9. I think so. Looks like it, yeah. How convenient.
A feather whip.
All right. Yeah. So after you've decided whether you're going to get the flesh golem to enter, it'll be your turn, Prophet. Excellent work.
Thanks,
Uh,
fuck.
Hmm.
He does resist the 2 necrotic. Smiles at you. It's kind of like a heavyweight champion being punched in the gut by a child. Libretowit, they need you to be a hero.
I cast protection from evil and good on myself,
There we go.
and I charge in the middle, and can't really do much more because that was my action to cast a spell.
Excellent work. Luro, we've been standing ready for this battle, and you are ready.
Can I get through the two these two?
You can.
Okay. 20. And I'm gonna smack this one.
Here we go.
My maul twice.
In the thick of things. Its armor is too thick for your first act, for first strike. That will be a little bit more effective.
What is have we got ticked there? I don't have any of those ticked. Ignore the first top two.
Perfect. 11 plus 7, 18. It's a significant hit, and you manage to shatter the side of this thing's skull. Its eyeball falls down into the water and floats, looking up at you.
Ew.
Mr. Wild Gold.
I am going to measure the distance. I can move anywhere basically. I am going to move to here, and I'm gonna bonus action rage, regular rage, and I'm gonna attack, always reckless as well. I'm just gonna say that now with my flame sword twice. First one is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Second
That's
one is
It's a good
23.
roll on your second one. 2 6s.
Yeah.
Total 25. That's pretty effective. But not enough.
Welcome, joke.
Welcome. Alright. The creatures begin to swarm.
Come at me, bruh.
They do. 2 of them strike at the paladin. So, they run in and stab using their exquisite training in life is not forgotten in death. And so they slash at you, and pretty ineffective. To attempt to steal your life, not so good. And do it all again. Is a 22 hit?
22 actually hits.
All right, it's a minor injury, but an annoying one nonetheless. He then steps away, giving you an attack of opportunity.
It's a 14 hit.
I think it does, actually. Just does. Their armor is pretty insignificant.
7 magical piercing.
He curses and promises you an eternity alongside him as his reptile bride.
I do not lose concentration.
All right, another 22 with another long sword.
21. They're all at disadvantage due to the spell.
They are, aren't they? Of course they are.
But that does actually just meet my armor class.
A little slash again. Not too significant, but death by 1,000 cuts, perhaps. Luro, the one with one eye, lines you up, stabs at your chest. And I don't think a 12 will help.
No.
What about a 16?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's a it stabs at you and it cuts your chest open for 9 damage, unless you're raging. Are you raging?
No.
No. And so, but fortunately, when it tries to suck your life out through its sword, you manage to avoid that horrendous attack. And finally, wild gold.
That hits. Oh god, that also hits.
Constitution save as he drives the blade into your shoulder and you feel your life being sucked out, but you are strong enough to resist this necrotic
Little kobold
horrific
wants to help.
so much.
I do help, thank you.
You do.
And the necrotic, is that halved? Or
No,
full
no,
damage?
you
Your
just
maximum
just
does get
don't.
reduced.
Yeah,
Not
just
unless you're a
don't
bear
reach
totem.
max hit points. Yeah. Cool. That's it.
Hey, hey. I need a good eye on this. Oh, look at all that. That's interesting. Do I have anything to get rid of a bunch of these guys? Not really. I will just what's the word? I'm gonna hit the one in the back with a sacred flame. Whoop. 2 damage.
Fantastic.
if
The one on
they-
the back.
The one in the back. Let's see if it even gets him.
Come on, White. I believe in you.
I don't.
He's got the white stuff.
Mm.
Haha.
Yeah, I was gonna
my-
say.
My disbelief was stronger than your belief.
Indeed, and then he's really not that afraid of it anyway. So
And I'll see if I can get over there with the rest of my movement. Actually, I don't want to get outside this room. I'll stand there. And that's my
all right,
plan.
it's the second injury he's taken after the Brodowitz reaction attack. So it all adds up.
Um. Hmm. I think I'll just do a basic fireball, like firebolt, not fireball, firebolt.
Oh, you can fireball on me. It's fine.
I was totally gonna just lightning it straight down that path, but I don't. No, probably not. Yeah, no, I'll just firebolt. Oh, not through you. I'd move closer. Couldn't kill you. No, it was just firebolt. It was a joke. Firebolt.
Just don't roll on naturals.
Natural
Ah.
one.
That's what we need. That's what we need. What would you care to trace a line?
Why even bother?
I believe that is a
Well,
profit.
no, yeah. Either way, it would have been profit. I was probably gonna go for this one, but yeah, it would have been profit.
It was
Trace the line.
aimed like that.
Yeah.
He reached around.
He's
I
not a knight.
curveballed it.
He's not a chess knight.
He gave Prophet the reach around.
He enjoys the reach around.
14.
Oh, stop.
Is it? Wait, is that right? That's not
half
right, is it?
Prophet's half.
That's not right,
No,
is
that's
it?
That looks right to me.
2d12.
Yeah, it's
That's
2D.
because you got that stupid wand of the
2D.
people.
I don't
Should be.
Oh,
Should be 2d10.
No, I think it's 2d. Right.
It's-
Okay, so 2d12 is correct.
Because he's a sorcerer. Then he's
Yeah.
probably chosen.
It's-
Isn't that just
fire?
11 and 3?
Let me just.
It's
check.
2 dice.
2d12?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's 11
Mm.
and 3 on the dice roll.
Mm.
So it's a ranged attack. I didn't put any modifiers on that spell.
Yeah, it's just 11 and 3.
Knocks your hat off.
Didn't go wild at this least.
Parallaxis just starts eating the shit out of you.
Kick him off. It's right. We're having a short rest. Oh, well. Yeah, that's my turn.
Mr. Roz.
Pretty simple. Rods is just gonna go here and go smack smack
Schmick schmuck schmack.
with Flame Skull.
Oh.
Pretty sure that will miss.
You are correct. Bit better. Will it be enough? Not this time.
And that's all I got.
The corridor is now blocked with hammers and clubs and swords swinging the massive forms of Luoro, only slightly smaller Roz, and only slightly smaller again Wild Gold. It's a really clogged little tunnel, and they're all fighting in knee-deep water.
It's
You
probably
can't
like
see Libretta Wit anymore.
Yeah, the Predator is drowning.
Oh, they should still all be standing on top of the water. It
Yeah, I'm on
lasts
top
an
of the
hour.
water, but I'm just hiding behind all of the other bodies.
All right, yeah. So the water walking is still active, isn't it?
I was just gonna refresh it before the
Yeah.
when because it probably would have ended right almost right at the end of the
Well, you've taken about 20 or 30 minutes exploring the dungeon, so
All right.
probably about 20 minutes. Yeah. So in any case, yeah, you would still be walking on water.
yes.
Yeah.
It's called the buff buffet.
That's
This
it.
hallway.
In the year 3931, there was a pseudo dragon that played an indestructible lute. Pretty good. Skill and talent. All right. Which one does the plucking? The skill or the talent? Who does the
His
finger
feet.
work? Who does the plucking?
I think
Let's see.
I seem to have accidentally stuck myself inside the wall.
Congratulations.
I've stuck weather update inside the wall.
Well done, weather update.
Thank you. That is exactly where I want him.
He
He-
takes force damage for phasing through the wall and
That's
being
it.
there at the end of his turn, right?
That's exactly right. He pops out of existence, pops back in.
He will hold his action for if one of the whites gets within 5 feet of him to use fear.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Scare.
Levi.
Look.
All right, Livy. Show us your one strength.
Lightning bolt. No. No, I'm
I mean-
tempted, honestly, but
Unlimited power.
We'll all take half damage because everyone isn't in my aura.
Taking. Oh, I don't know.
And have +3 to the save. Just saying.
Light.
Not saying you should. I'm just saying that. Okay.
What is that blue dot?
No
Um,
reason.
No raisins.
It's high
No,
time that
I
I
wouldn't do that.
made up some tokens. Yeah.
Maybe if they all die in front of you, you'll do it.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. I'm gonna.
How about you start that by casting your first lightning bolt?
And I'll follow it up with a second.
I'm gonna witch bolt this one here,
Which
All
one?
right.
underneath that guy.
He has cover.
If he has cover,
Yes.
I won't
Climb
worry
on-
about.
climb on
I'm
Roz's
guessing they
back.
all have cover.
You bet they do.
Climb on top of Roz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It really is.
Okay. Witch bolt. Thanks.
And two of the barbarians are quite furry, and Luoro is probably bigger than either of them.
All right. Witch bolt apparently doesn't want to work, so I'll do that automatic. Nat one.
Well done. That's what we like.
You're a halfling, aren't you?
No, but yes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I guess you trace a line if that's what you want to do.
I was like, halfling luck, silly. Nope.
I mean, is it gonna be? It's gonna be Ross. Like,
I just like to see the line. I'm a little bit.
He's short
And I
enough.
need
he
to
can crawl
roll
on his legs.
3 extra d12 with that. Just letting you know.
Oh, brutal.
Because it's max level cast always.
I like how we've damaged each other
Wow.
when the enemies have damaged
So you
us.
take half of that.
you take half because you're in my aura. You're
Okay.
welcome.
So 32 reduced to
16.
16.
16, huh?
Look, he's just gonna fucking go back to the corner.
zap
Yeah,
his
I've
ass.
given up as well.
Oh, I'm so glad I went Oath of Ancients.
I like
Oh,
it.
what the fuck? They're coming from Livi!
They've shook my ass.
Good idea.
Cast fireball.
Who knows?
It would get rid of all our oxygen.
Get rid of a bit of the water too, wouldn't it, eh?
No guts, no glory.
Fireballs are scary though. I don't. Oh, go for it, buddy. Sure. Oh god.
Do you target it so that it hits these back 3 or the 4 along with libretto it? Yeah. Put him down. Oh, including libretto and Luro. Alright.
Because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Paladin.
This is
Wow.
6 damage?
Hey,
Oh,
no,
6.
7.
I just made the DC too.
So everyone takes half.
So that's 11, 5. We take 5.
Wow. Yeah, from behind you. Wow, that was amazing. Barely did. It didn't do anything. I did more damage to you with that one than you did to all of them.
that is not something to brag about.
Yeah. I hit you for more damage.
I may
I
like
did
finesse,
way
but I
more
do pack
damage
power.
than you did to you. Alright.
Even Livy did more.
I
To
did a lot
Ross.
fucking more. Holy.
Alright, 1 has been destroyed.
All right, I'm gonna start stabbing this one. I have pack tactics. Because
Handy. Because you are master race.
Kobold
Eh,
Master Race.
yes,
The,
I stab him in the kneecaps.
Those
the
two
first
words.
hit is
Right.
likely to kill him. It does.
All right, I no longer have pack tactics, but that's
No.
okay. I'm not deterred. I am stabbing this.
Brilliant. Ooh, you
Who
are
needs
not
pack
deterred.
tactics?
That's right. Swashbuckling.
I'm going to first level smite on that top of that.
Because why
if
not?
I-
Bahamut would be like, why didn't he smite? You know? Come on. Roll the
There's
20.
all those extra dice you just waste.
I mean,
gave
it's,
him a
it's
natural 20.
contractual obligation. If you're a
Contract-
and
exactly.
you score a critical, you have to smite.
It's written in the paladins and in the
And-
player's handbooks right there.
It's
And
part of
because
your
they're
oath.
undead, you get
Part of
another
the oath.
D8
There's
on top
5
of your smite.
magical piercing, and then these are undead, correct?
They certainly are.
68.
68.
Gosh. Ooh, not so much. 29?
Yeah, 29.
Still alive.
Fair. All right, and yeah, that is my turn.
Path has opened up for you, Luro.
Yeah, we're going through. Okay, I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Brilliant. That'll do it.
Okay, that's one. And that was on that one.
Crunch, and you shatter it, knocking it piecemeal into the ground.
And then I'm going to attack this one.
Another hit. Weaker than the first, it too is shattered in splinters before your eyes.
Woohoo. Okay.
You can still keep moving if you wish.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Cool, and Mr. Gold.
Runs along here past the little kobold and hits
Hey, Mr.
twice.
Gold.
24 and 27.
Recklessly? No worries.
Always reckless.
Good call. That'll do. Yeah, that's enough. Now, and it explodes in a burst of flame from your enchanted weapon. And once again, we are left alone in the quiet. I presume we go back to attempting a rest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Knapp, would you roll a d12?
Is this how we farm XP?
It is.
It's milestone. It doesn't even count.
All right, Mr. Knapp, roll 2d6.
Rolling 2d6
2d6 white.
whites. I close the
Look at-
door.
Nicely done.
It's 11.
Okay. So, do we again lock the door and try to get some peace and quiet?
Yeah, we close the door, lock the gate, learn how to resuscitate.
Excellent. Old mate is proud of you. I think of his name. About halfway through the rest, you can all make perception checks.
Oh, I have a question real quick. Did they
That's
leave
sure.
like bodies behind? Like, did their armor and shit just drop to the ground or something? Did they leave a?
Armor and
person.
bones and swords are still left there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Farm
Probably
gear
should
as
have
well,
brought
too.
that in.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Really good perceptions.
Let me get weather. Hang on. Let me see what he's got.
Aha. How
Everyone
about
just
that?
keep rolling. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
You can bring him in, Tyler, if you're not resting, man. You don't really need to, do you?
I mean,
Something's
Isn't
happening now. We
10
might as well
HP.
wait.
Yeah.
yeah. Hindsight,
Something-
we should have brought it in, but who cares, you know?
You've been rested for another half hour, so your ritual wears off. You probably ritual again, I assume, and half an hour into it, you still haven't gotten your rest done yet. Bang, 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 bang. Something's banging at the door. Bang, bang. The door begins to splinter. Bang, bang, bang. It begins to break open.
Can we see what it is? Like through the cracks of the door?
At this stage, you probably can. It looks like an ogre. You've got enough experience with giants by now to know ogres when you see them. There are 3 ogres lined up, and only one of them's doing all the work because the others simply can't fit down the corridor.
Everyone
Oh,
clear?
well,
Do
I
I
know
do I
what's
have
even
line of
these.
sight to shoot down it?
I'll remove the door, or rather, I'll pull it across,
Goodbye, door.
so that it gives you a bit of a. Maybe there's that much of a gap.
Do I have a is there a small spot where I can stand to shoot directly down it?
Luro's got a decent spot. I'm not sure if there are any other decent spots.
If I stand behind Luro and Luro gets out of the way.
Maybe Lura doesn't want to get out of the way.
Everyone likes this place.
I feel like me and Livy should go up just when they open the door, both cast lightning bolt down that 5
I can do it now.
Oh, you can see him?
Not necessarily. It might just be
You
bad
just need to have
rolling.
a good roll, yeah.
Look
All
at
right. Am I allowed to lightning bolt?
Hey,
You can see through it like they've done the Jack Nicholson Shining. They
Wow.
broke bits of the door, and you're able to see through little cracks. Yeah, that's
Here,
legit.
Johnny.
hey, Wild, you might want to move.
Why do I want to move?
I've got a lightning rod coming at you.
Oh,
You might want to
It's
move,
called-
Lyle.
Can you
I have a
move? Oh.
lightning bolt coming.
All right. Unfortunately, the Prophet has launched the assault, and we roll for initiative.
Look, I gotta get a fucking high roll here 'cause I'm at the front. Look, I'm not gonna say it.
15,
Oh,
not
okay.
bad.
Who has the higher dexterity? 'Cause that's how we solve that. What if both dex bonuses?
I'm going to hazard a guess and say that you have a better dex
Ah, yes, I
bonus
see.
than,
They have
an
minus
ogre.
ones. I have 10. I just have flat. I wasn't sure if they had flat or.
I give the benefit to the PC anyway. So, Wild Gold, are you doing anything?
Yes.
All right.
Doing the cabbage patch.
I'm going to frenzy.
All
I'm
right.
going to be here. They're coming through, aren't they?
Probably.
You start frothing at the mouth.
They're a lot slower than I thought they were. Fuck it. I'm gonna stand here. Giant
Alright.
Slayer at the ready for when one comes through.
Brilliant. Le Prophet. Brilliant. It is now. Exactly. More. That's better. Laura. Do you do anything?
Laura's gonna stay where he is, so the spellcasters have a spot to get in. But he's gonna rage ready.
Clever boy. Aridel.
Yeah, I'll just I think I'm just gonna Sacred Flame again. Yeah, Sacred Flame.
All right.
Whoop. 7. He takes that to the face.
Yeah, he runs into the sacred flame. It would have otherwise missed him, but he headbutts it.
I was
Slippery
preemptively
floor.
striking. It's all the water.
Jaraxxus.
I'll walk forward, and I'll move so it doesn't legally it doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna stay technically thematically. I'm gonna stay behind him. I'm gonna put my wand of
Oh,
lightning
yeah.
bolts over the shoulder of Wild, and fire it right next to his ear,
I kiss your
Brilliant.
hand.
and just shoots. I'll just
Yeah.
use the spell because I have it prepared always, just because. Level 3. I'll just do a. I'll do a level 4 because
So
it's
it's
a.
9d6, I think.
I think so. Hopefully this works by
Yeah,
itself.
9d6.
D8.
Oh, great. It doesn't
D8,
actually
D6.
Nah,
do
that's-
anything.
Yeah, D6.
Yeah,
You
I
made a
actually have to do it
mistake saying that,
myself.
Tyler.
yeah, it's 9d6.
What?
You made a mistake saying that.
Saying what?
He kisses his
Roll.
hand.
Out of character.
Now I gotta draw it.
Go for it.
So was it 96, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
96. Yeah.
No, I lick it like a cat does.
31 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
And do you want to use my D-spell to save DC for the
Yeah,
item?
Does
One's usually
the
like
lightning
15
rod
or
have it?
30.
Yeah.
Wand of lightning bolts, DC 15.
Right. So they all
Um,
fail.
So 7 charges. Increase the spell slot. So I lost. You can lose level 5. Okay, so I lost 1 charge out of that. So I'm down to 6 charges. Good to know. And then I'll
Brilliant.
move 5. So 5. I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm out of the way.
Live right away. Dragon Slayer, Libretowit, Bane of Ogres.
Oh no, he's typing. Fills up half the chat.
Breaker of wind. Waster of weights. Etc. Esquire, sorry. Obliterator of oozes.
The tension grows.
The We are all hung on his word.
No worries. Roz, shoot it. What, Roz?
Roz is gonna hold its attack action for when they come through the door, if they come through the door.
Brilliant. Swado dragon. Alright, you invent classic rock. Livy.
Unlimited power. Plus an extra d6.
Nine, 6,
33.
9. Wow, nice.
They have a very
33?
small chance. Yes, they have a very small chance of succeeding because I have a 17 save.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you kill them all?
God.
They're dead.
Nice.
I frenzy raged. Fuck.
Yeah, you frenzied rage. I said that. I said it in my head. That's a bad one. That's a, that, you're gonna regret that.
I was like, I didn't see their initiative. I was like, they'll get through the door and I'll just slice them up real quick. Just standing there frothing like, start slicing the door.
I don't know if we can sleep here.
Let's try
Not
it again.
sleeping.
We can. We're just having bad rolls, I think.
We're just slowly like exhausting ourselves.
Yeah.
I
No, we're
have one
slowly
point of
exhausting the
exhaustion.
tomb's resource.
We
Fix the door.
Bending. Oh god. It's like me. So this is gonna get harder until like giants are crawling their way through the fucking corridors.
There's a storm giant like squeezing its
Yeah.
way through.
Yeah.
That's-
all right.
Like-
How about we give it one more go, and if it fucking something comes again, we go forward or backwards.
Alright. Sure.
Oh wait, let's drag the shit in here first.
Yeah.
Drag
Anything?
3 ogre bodies in here.
No, not the ogre bodies.
The weapons and
Can we use the ogre bodies to
the
block the door?
undeads.
Use them as beds.
No, yeah, that's a good idea, Prophet.
That's actually-
Block the corridor.
Alright, yeah. That is actually a good idea now that you mention it. Alright, so you drag your ogre bodies in. There is
Jesus.
that's it. You
a flesh
basically-
door.
That's it. You have invented the ogre barricade.
The
Yeah,
armor
nothing's
on the undead
What?
knights, was it any good?
Studded leather, so it was pretty bad to begin with, yeah.
Okay. I imagine the weapons are pretty rusted and shit.
That's right. Their necrotic powers only power whites
Yeah.
themselves.
Alright.
Yeah, I just thought maybe their master was somewhere nearby. Bring him in case he sees us.
Probably. Which is,
Well-
you know, something anyway. Oh yeah, so yeah. If you want a tetanus blade, go ahead.
Where did ogres come from? Actually, that's a. Have they? Are they well nourished? These ogres?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. And no, they're not really, not particularly, but neither are they starving to death. They just they do look like they've been kept in awful conditions. They're scabrous and their hair's falling out, their teeth are falling out. But you've seen ogres in this condition in the wild as well.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Trying to tell you.
It is quite ridiculous. That can't be denied. And I think it was quite a few weeks ago when someone might have heard the rumor that this place was really funky. That we heard something like that this was no ordinary tomb, and that appears to be an understatement at this point.
Yes, as we lay down for another try at a short rest, I'll rub my pearl earring and I'll contact Thwip and then see if he has any more. Tell him what's going on and see if he has any more information about this place.
About this place.
Yeah, in the tomb.
Let's see.
Just in tomb, weird shit happening. What the fuck? Any information? Question mark.
He has no information on the tomb itself. In that regard, he can't help at all. Anyone who might have found it also died. So that's not very reassuring. But it has a fatality rate. If anyone ever discovered it, they were murdered because we never heard of anyone discovering it. However, he can tell you a little bit about Morbrin and his allies. One of Morbrin's allies was a powerful magician, an elven magician who uh, had ties to the High Forest. Another one of his allies was a dwarf, an Arctic dwarf from the far north. He was known to use adamantine war picks in his battle. And Mornbrin himself had a powerful sword named Wormslayer. Uh, that's about the extent of the information that he can help you with.
If I could reply, I would tell him thank you, but I can't. So I just stay quiet.
Mm.
Do we get a short rest?
You do.
Hell yeah.
In that time, can I have gotten Aridel to have a look at the potion I got out of one of the floating gas orb things?
Sure.
It's just an unknown potion.
Still unknown, is it, at this point? No worries,
Yeah,
I'll have a look.
I didn't end up figuring out what it
Wow.
was.
A potion of flying, I think it is.
Ooh, potion of
For
flying.
lying,
Yeah, flying, yeah.
I've now drawn this image, and I hate it with all my being.
I'm so glad.
It's pretty bad.
I'm so glad I rolled max. That brings me back to max health.
Well
Where is
done.
it?
I'm gonna put it in general right now.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
That's his shot.
You captured me like so well. Gonna make that my back.
perfect.
Gonna make that my background now.
Brilliant.
It's another
Got him
one.
with a lick.
Another image into my funky drawings folder.
Mm,
Fantastic.
that's done really well. I
You're
love
really
like
good at it.
the little nip. It's perfect.
Yeah, like that he's wearing nothing as well. It really makes it.
Good work.
I was going to a prayer of healing, but no, you were the only one seriously injured, so I feel
was-
like it's
Below
Does-
half health.
Does
half.
a short rest cure exhaustion?
But it's fine now.
No,
Long rest.
Son of
After
a bitch.
spending much more than an hour in, everyone can make a. And I know we've got the water walking. That's good. I was going to give you all like tapeworm, but we don't. Don't worry.
Trench
You don't
foot.
need-
Leeches.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Honestly, my go-to is trench foot every time.
Oh darn! Paladins are immune to disease.
true that.
Tapeworm
This
isn't a disease.
I guess not. There's a set of steps that leads up out of the grimy water, and around about, I guess, what you'd call the tide line, the third or fourth step. You can see it's covered in black slime, but like a moss. It's harmless enough, though. You've come to a turnstile. Now, if the dungeon had appeared a little bit bizarre so far, the addition of a turnstile is positively, I don't know, out of time. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. It's basically a rotating door. It seems like you can go through it without problem. You're not sure if you'll ever be able to get back.
Is the golem leading us?
Libretto it just goes through. He doesn't think that far ahead.
Well,
I'm
also
bush.
I'll go through.
I motion for Wild to try and come back.
It's not really. No. So short answer is no. Probably if you're tiny size, you might be able to. Not something that's small size anyway. Make an athletics check if you want to force it, because it's not going to work unless you attempt to break the machine. You know,
have to
like
raise
it goes one way. You know.
So is there like a? Alright, I'm fine. I can go through. I'll go through as well.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
think
thought.
so, but it doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't work like that.
Clearly,
wait.
it's magic.
I'll step in. Someone pushes it, and I can leave at the same time, but I don't want to. So that's one way of doing it.
I stepped through.
Rose will step through too.
All right.
I can get out.
We've all
You're
doomed
stuck on this
ourselves.
side.
No, I can get out with one other person.
I can get
I'll
out with
take a
everyone.
spell, but-
Bring him with us.
He's meant to be leading us, isn't he?
Sure. You can bring him up front.
Isn't that the thing with the riddle? One would lead us through while the rest would ignore us.
Yeah, check him up front.
This
Ooh.
next bit's going to need a picture, so I'll share it in Discord before explaining it.
All right.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck
I
me.
see. Oh, that's
Mm.
kind of cool.
So the ceiling is 50 feet above the door opens onto a stone platform in a large natural cave. Opposite the entrance, in the distance, there's another stone platform. Can you see that? Is it illuminated? Can you see it?
How far is
I'll
this?
step on out there so I can see that.
Okay, cool. So opposite the entrance, in the distance, another stone platform. Between them, a series of wooden discs suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. Cave 4 seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud. And even as you're standing out here on the balcony of rock, you can see hissing geysers begin to spew and cough everywhere. It seems that there is a constant spray of hot water, of supercharged mud that bursts up everywhere, and whether or not you get hit by it seems to be a matter of luck. There might be some rhyme or reason to it, but more likely it's just luck.
Send weather to check beforehand. Check up ahead, see what we're going to, rather than
Oh.
What's a weather again?
he is my familiar.
Alright.
Well, I hope my spell prevents any of us from falling into the mud.
I can get across.
He's gonna fly over. He's gonna do it in intervals, and fly over each
Yes.
platform.
Does he land on the platforms, on the discs?
Sure.
As you do, they rock. They tilt backwards and forwards since they're suspended from just the middle, right? And
Yep.
so it doesn't matter whether you put weight on one side or the other; they will rock and tilt and rock. And it's, if it weren't, because he's got wings, it's not going to bother him. But without those wings, he'd probably tumble straight down into the mud below. The whole thing's a slick with algae growth, a kind of a green slime like moss in a creek bank can be found here. And the whole thing's very slippery. They're constantly swinging, and blast, and massive geysers of steam keep blasting up. Roll a D100.
Ooh.
All right. You're fine. There's a blast of hot air over here, but it's nowhere near you. It follows the dude, I think.
Yeah.
And it follows 5 foot off the ground. I think that's how it goes.
Correct.
Let me get my ruler out.
I don't know if it goes across water or not. I'm not sure.
3 feet in diameter, floats 3 feet above the ground, unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The disc remains the duration.
The
5
thing is, it won't
pounds.
make it.
Water's not
this-
ground, so I guess not.
Yeah, the disc is
Um,
immobile while you're within 20 feet of it.
He's gonna try and leg it. He's got 80 feet with a dash. choosing the best path over
Who's this?
weather. Nah,
Sure.
Livy's gonna fucking leg it.
No worries. So yeah, zoom down in the direction you want to go. Roll a d100. You're
Wow.
fine. You get to the other side. The turnstiles that you touched are swinging backwards and forwards. The geysers are erupting in both directions. You're fine.
Do the guys seem to happen more if they're swinging, or just randomly still?
Make an insight check.
With Quasit or me?
And whoever doesn't. I don't
I'll
know,
just, I'll just do this, yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
Seems to be entirely random. You must be on an extremely large boilerplate, like a boilerplate the size of an entire village, and this magma is heating up the mud and making it boil.
Huh.
It's warm in here.
What on earth it is?
Can weather see through the door at all, or is it just locked? Can't get in?
Yeah, probably closed. Most likely, yeah, locked.
He can turn into a centipede. Can I fit under the door?
Convenient. I got a potion of flying.
If you can turn into a centipede, yeah, you can fit them.
Alright, what do I see?
Do you
This
see
is
anything?
I do. Well, I don't see anything except the hallway.
Yeah, that's all there is to say.
I tell the group. Oh, I just saw something dash. It was terrifying. Oh, it's just darkness. Alright. I tell the group that after this door up there, it's just a long hallway. Do you want me to keep going?
I think we should try to cross.
Well, not all of us can get back. So, I mean, the only way is forward.
It looks. Do we have to do any acrobatics checks for this, or is this just?
You can guarantee you will. Yeah, like this is, and it's
Yes.
precisely.
I've been waiting for this the whole campaign. This is what I maxed dexterity for.
Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah,
This is why I learnt magic.
I'll
yeah.
be honest. I think I'm gonna have a hard time on this.
I can cast fly on me and one other person.
That's gotta be me, please.
I can get someone across as well.
You mean
Wild
you?
gold, carry me.
So that's 4. Wild Gold can probably take Profit and fucking libretto it.
The really
I've got-
dexterous ones can.
I mean, Wild's got his own potion of flying as well.
Yeah, that's what I
so
mean.
Fly across with them in my arms.
So that's what? Okay, we got 4 with me and Daraxus doing fly.
Oh, I'm
We
not
have-
doing fly, but yeah, I can still fly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gaseous form, I think. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm doing gaseous form.
Yeah. That's 4. We got Wild Gold taking 2, so that's 7.
I'm missing 2 then.
Well, Nap is
Nap
gonna.
should be
Nap.
able to make it.
Nap is a genius at acrobatics.
And who else are we missing? Jackie.
Luro.
Who's
No,
take-
I
How
counted
am I
that.
getting?
No, wait. It's a fly potion. We can do 2 trips, guys. It's a fly potion.
Ah, true. Yeah, we could just
Oh,
carry people
yeah.
across in trip.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Great thinking.
One person can just have the fly and.
I mean, I'd still prefer 2 in case something goes.
Alright.
But what if there's treasure over there? I can just leave you behind to get it myself.
I mean, you do that. Go right ahead.
No, I'll carry people. Is that how we're doing it?
I don't think you should use your potion. You don't need to. Hold on to it.
I can cast it on me and Wild.
You're right, I should hoard all my potions for the end.
Exactly.
The end. What are you
When you
talking
die.
about? You think there's going to be some sort of grand battle at the end? Some sort of
Like a boss fight.
Don't be silly.
It's
Um,
finally starting to see profit. They're finally starting. To
I'll drink the potion of flying. I'll carry Libretto and profit across.
Done. Yeah. Okay. So what's the distance? Can't check immediately. I might have to check for you. Yeah, it ends up being about 80 feet if you go
flies
straight.
feet, so
So what's the fly speed?
60.
So you can get there at the single dash. Cool. Matt, roll percentile wild gold D100.
Dies with 3 people.
There is erupting prizes here, there, and everything. None of them so much as dampen you.
Sometimes I aim for them just to freak the other two out.
Yeah.
It just stands
Libretto
up.
it just goes wee. Climbs up on Wild Gold's shoulders and starts going, yeah, yeah.
Out over in the out over the.
The boiling mud pits. What a gorgeous sight.
Right, because if he, all right, so he was with Wild Gold, was he? When cool, that's fine, that's fine.
He's
Yeah,
flying
well,
across.
Wild
My
Gold
light
will barely
was
notice the
broken.
extra weight. Barely even notice it. No worries. What about the rest of you?
Alright, do you want to see how Nap goes first? And I can. How deep is this? How long would it take to fall?
The discs are between 10 and 35 feet off the mud, so
Cool.
it'd be
They
pretty
go
quick.
up. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start flying back.
So you can slowly
All
fall
right.
through
Well,
the
gold roll
boiling
percentile.
mud.
You're fine.
It's destined.
Alright,
Do I
well
make it all the
done.
way or just 60 feet?
You're fine. No, you can dash back because I think like double move, right? You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we take Aridel now?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Take Aridel,
Done. Roll again.
Another.
Percentile.
D100,
We all die.
20. Whoops, that's not how to do that. /R D100.
It's all good.
97.
No problem at all. You're back. You've dropped them over. We're now starting to clog up the ledge at this stage, but
Oh, I gotta go over there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't realize this
Yeah.
had that command on it.
Should we try to open this door while he's flying them across?
I want to try to run across it anyway.
Brilliant.
Libretto's just going to listen at the door.
Arctic's finally excited. Something's happened.
I would have done it if I wasn't exhausted.
I can go 80 across and I can go all the way across in 110, I think.
I think.
All right.
Yeah, with
It's just
feline
10.
agility and
It's
dash.
just 10 acrobatics check.
Well, while he's doing that, I'll fly back once more.
Okay. Yeah, if you're going to go and jump, so yeah, roll percentile as you go across. If you're going to go across Nap, yeah, make a series of 3 acrobatics checks, sorry, and they're DC 15 each time.
Oh no!
I will add a 1d4 to that 13.
Is he within range and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, I can't
can
see
see?
him do it because I'm out in the corridor, so no, I can't.
Do the inspiration to 13. I'll
No
leave this
worries at all.
Unless, have you gone now or are you not gone yet?
Okay, so the first one, let's see, what's your movement speed? I suppose it's ridiculously fast, isn't it?
30, and then I've got feline agility and dash.
Do you use it?
Yeah, I'll use all 3.
Cool, you're going to be over in 1 round. So start with a percentile roll, a D100, because somewhere along the way you've messed up. Okay, cool. So you're safe for now. But you get to the middle of the succession of chained discs. I guess I don't even know what to call them. Anyway, you get to the middle of them, and then you suddenly slip on the algae. You land, it tilts, you slip. Make a dexterity saving throw.
No, sorry, I'm gonna refresh my thing real quick.
No worries, no worries. This is also DC 15, and if you pass this, you'll be fine because your next acrobatics check went okay. But if you fail, you'll be falling into the mud. Done. Yeah, so you're fine. And yeah, you make it all the way to the other side, to the ledge. It's the hard way. You nearly slip, but you recover. And you land on the other side over with Prophet and the rest of them without further ado.
Incredible. Do they want to open that door first?
Yes.
The bread
please.
would open
Closet is now invisible as
I
well.
give you guidance.
Well,
It doesn't require lockpicks.
The door is open.
Can I look at traps down this hallway from where I stand?
Make an investigation roll.
I'll give myself guidance. Investigation. 19. Oh wait. 16.
You don't notice any sort of trapdoors or triggers or moving patches or anything. However, at the very edge of the corridor, you can see a stone door that is closed, and it's not completely flush. It's not watertight. You can see through the gaps in the sides, the bottom, the top, the middle. And even though it's not flush, you can't see anything. So there is a gap. You should be able to see through it. All you can see is pure inky blackness.
Well, that's fun.
Possible.
I still need to bring my panther over. I forgot about that thing.
I mean, I could carry the panther over.
Panther can fly over.
That's what I was thinking. At least.
so what do we want to do? Someone else want to try and do acrobatics, or fuck that?
There is a
Because
safe
I'm.
one.
So
Totally have a Terminator moment right there.
Wild Gold take. Probably can't carry one of the bigger people.
Take the cat.
Take the cat for now, I guess. Yeah.
Alright. I take the cat back.
Yeah.
Let's take the cat.
What about the other two big people?
The
Oh,
other two
I can
big
just
people are
cast
gonna get
fly
burned
on
by the
both of the
cats
big
and stuff.
people, and then you can carry me, Wild.
Oh yeah, that works.
All
Yeah.
right.
Do that
Done.
then.
So the
Alright.
two Luro and Roz get fly. Wild Gold
Yay.
take Panther, Jaraxxus, and me at
I
separate
only Wild does not take Jaraxxus.
times.
He must make his own way across.
Why?
Hardcore parkour, do it.
He's been acting up, trying to be one of the beefy boys, acting up on his tanks. Don't forget. He remembers. Wild remembers.
I turn around and
Um,
start walking the other way.
Central Arctic on me.
Fuck these guys. I'm leaving.
Fuck these guys. You get to the turnstile and you go no further.
I cast Gaseous Form and slip through.
You get further. Yeah, fuck these guys.
Gaseous Form. I slip through. How long does it
Done.
hold for, actually? Let's
1
just-
hour concentration.
I'm holding it for the whole hour. I'm gonna fucking just
You
keep.
can take damage as well. Be aware
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I can. But
Brilliant.
I will here.
I think you need to roll another percentile, Tyler, for there and back twice.
Yeah.
There and back again.
And me and
Oh,
Larry
yeah.
got to roll on 2 Arctic.
I've already
That's
rolled.
correct. Everyone who goes by themselves has to roll fresh because you each take your own path. And Roz, you
Ooh.
almost get burned, not quite.
Okay.
See, I rolled the 50
Luro?
and then I already rolled to go across there before.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're not flying, if you're going like jumping 30 feet at a time, taking your time, then you're going to be exposed to many, many rolls. So it's a very weird room. Yeah, it really is. I won't tell you outright, but I'll give you some indication. killing you outright. No, you might be okay.
You should have used the flesh golem to find out.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
So Luro needs to make a check
Oh.
Yeah,
because you flew over
100%
by
right.
yourself,
Yeah, each independent flyer. Yeah.
and then Wild Gold will need to make one for me. As well,
All right.
Oh, do I have to make one for each of my people?
because
Okay.
you're flying.
Yeah, I already made one
With
though,
each,
the 50.
with each trip, yeah. So I think the 50 was the trip was yours. I think.
Yeah, I made one. I made sure I made one each trip, like as soon
Cool.
as I started,
Such a
before I moved.
strange sort of trap room. Just a
It really is.
I'll say a hazard room
It's a challenge
Yeah.
room, isn't it?
because the fact that
Yeah.
like due to the high diversity of most parties, there's like at least 2 people gonna fall into the mud pit,
Yeah.
and with the chances on the rolls,
It
I
kind of
got really
makes
lucky
you...
with the potion.
Oh, me
I
for
would have.
sure.
I would have, because I am exhausted.
I probably would have for sure as well. Let's be real.
Good thing we had fly and like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +1 to acrobatics. Like,
I have a +5, but I'm exhausted at the moment, so
We got a +7.
I ain't sulking. I explored.
Is this... Was it this hallway here that was dark, or was it the next doorway? We couldn't see like
it's the
through.
doorway.
I think it was
The back
Yeah.
door at the end of the.
Is it magical darkness?
It is magical darkness. You can see through Livi. You see a relatively bare room that has a coffin in the back.
So, guys, another weird Livy insight. There is a coffin in the room ahead.
Another tip from your weatherman.
Coffin.
weather update.
Yes.
Coffin.
My cat is trying to
Just
eat my
one
cheese.
single coffin, empty room.
Yeah, that's right.
Could this be Mornbrin?
coffin,
this-
not coughing.
Coffin, not two. Wait.
Ooh.
Juraxis, stop right there, Juraxis.
Stop.
So let's just turn to Juraxis for a moment.
Could you light it
And,
up so we can see what's going on?
Don't think so. I don't think I'll give you that pleasure. I think we're like-
Damn. I want to know.
I'll be back in a minute.
I want to watch you get murdered.
I am.
What's
I am
happening?
currently
Dex-
gas at the moment. as well.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, you are gassy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
Good
gassed
call.
at the moment.
All
so I'm
right.
not touching
In that
the floor at
case,
all.
yeah.
You
All right.
can
So
still take
make a true that. Now make a perception check.
Perception, sure.
My cat wants my cheese.
Perception. 19.
You are sailing over a great big pool of water. So the water is about 18 inches deep, like everywhere else. But you can see that the part you're going over is the little great deep pool, just to drown people, I suppose. For kicks. Why
Oh,
not?
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, why
because it can.
Because it can. You get it. I thought you'd understand. All right. Please carry on.
Okay. Can I set a time? Because I'd be trying to keep
You
track of
have
an
to
hour in my
be
head.
aware that you only move 10 feet around.
Yeah.
That's the move speed of gaseous form, is only 10 feet.
It
Fly
was
speed.
more than. Pretty sure it was more than 10.
No,
Last
10
time I looked
feet.
at it.
I used it in Curse of Strahd.
So you can only move 100 feet every minute? Is that correct? Or am I
60, 120.
120?
If you dashed, it'd be 120. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Oh yeah, 10 feet. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just go off whatever you say. To move or not move, or.
Yeah. So far, you've moved about 400 or 500. Oh no, about 400 feet. So it's only a couple of minutes. Anyway, yeah. I keep by all means.
Okay. I'll backtrack once it gets close to 60 minutes.
All right.
Because I don't want to get caught out too much.
What if Mornbrin's some sort of vampire or lich? I mean, he had
Maybe.
whites in his sort of area.
See copper plates up ahead.
Copper plates.
Does someone want to open that door?
Well, hold on for a second. Let's just prepare ourselves. We have killed a whole bunch of dead things already, and there's a coffin in here.
Is it like
Odds
stone
are-
coffin? I
No,
asked Livy,
wooden.
sorry.
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Wooden coffin? Wouldn't it have rotted by now?
Odds are. Good point.
Probably should have. So should have the doors, perhaps.
There's
Some are
probably
stone, some
something
are wood.
that will come out of the coffin, I imagine, and attack us.
Well, let's hope that we're prepared.
And it's really dark in there too.
I can see if weather can open it.
Right away,
sure.
can
Through
open
the
it.
door.
Everyone step back just in case it's trapped.
This is
Look
really
right
hot, Juraxis. Super hot.
Super hot. Okay.
Super hot.
Libretto's gonna cast protection from evil and good on himself. Considering we've been fighting undead, and there's a room of darkness and a coffin. So, and then he's gonna open the door.
It does cost holy water, and or this probably the same amount of silver dust if you would rather do that.
Did you say you opened the door, Libretto?
I did.
Alright.
I
Roll
just
for
when I had holy
initiative.
water on me.
There's nothing to see, it's pure darkness.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Except for Livy, but that's different. I'll get to Livy when we get to it.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
But
does it
I
fill the
said
whole
that for the
room?
reason that I'm the only one that can actually see what's going,
Yeah, sure.
which is not exciting.
Do me a favor and do not drop the concentration for fly. Because if this goes bad, I'll still need it.
Accurate.
That ruins my plan.
I thought you took the potion.
No, that was wild.
That was me.
Mm,
Oh, sorry. That
yeah.
was Roz that was asking.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
I'm scared to see what it is.
I was thinking when we saw dead dudes and then ogres, I was like, maybe a beholder somewhere in this bitch.
Vampires.
Mystery
Fake,
man.
fake vampires.
Because what was Mornbred? Some sort of adventurer? He wasn't like a wizard or anything?
No, I think he was just like a warrior. I thought one of his buddies was a powerful wizard.
And you have to be could be a lich, you have to be a wizard, so he's either a vampire or some sort of death knight or something. Both of which.
Alright.
not good.
Laura, if she's not back and something's in range, she'll just attack because she might be AFK for a little while. She just
Not a
said.
problem at all. Yeah, no worries. You're getting attacked by question mark. Who is at the front? Libretto.
Libretto.
The paladin's no fun. We'll go with the lion man. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Who?
The lion man. You're fine. Weather update. You can't. Weather update can't see through the darkness, can he?
Negative.
All right. The panther is at the rear.
I'm gonna move from there and just anything that comes close to Nap attack.
Brilliant. All right, Livy. Finally, we will make some description. So it's a empty room, save for a coffin. Out of that coffin, an individual emerges. They're probably about 5'8", 5'9", male, aristocratic, dressed nicely, and when they emerge, they bear in their hands this tremendous uh, this ornate sword. But it's not the sword that he's using. As he steps out of the coffin and comes towards you, he merely gazes at wild gold, and it seems that that's all it takes in order to attempt to subdue him, dominate him. Whatever the case, Wild Gold has too much faith and willpower, and his own stubbornness overrides the creature's magic.
Can I, like, alright. This is very. Huh. I'm just gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast for now.
Sure. He has plus 2 to his armor class. He's positioned himself so that he has some cover.
A little bitch. Too bad. Fuck me.
Certainly will be.
Max and minimum damage. Good job.
Nice one. 21.
Yes.
Okie dokie dokie. All right, cool. He seems astonished that you would be able to target with him with the spell, and he glares at you, convinced that you are the enemy he needs to target next.
Oh fuck.
Did I? Did you? Do we have an idea where it is based off of?
No, just goes into the darkness and disappears. You can't see where the Eldritch Blast strike. No. They hear you. The angle is something like this, but that's about the extent of your knowledge.
Maybe you heard a. Ugh.
Could I yell out like positionally in the room where he is, like middle of the room, just a vague
If you're willing to take an action to do so.
an action? All right, no worries.
Also, like, we don't know the dimensions of the room, so it could be anywhere.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's this is imperfect.
Middle of the
Yeah.
room. It's an L shape.
Yeah, yeah. Watch out for the coffin. Yeah.
He's hanging off the chandelier. He's doing a whole heap of cool shit. Dispel magic.
Fireball.
You know the plan.
Silent.
All right, afternoon, Nat. There it is.
Suppose I'm just gonna hold my action to shoot anything that comes into vision.
Brilliant. All right, Joe Raxus. I'll go over to where you forward through
Righto.
these superheated copper plates.
It kind of explains they're not. They look a bit red.
No, they don't. They don't admit any color. They're just great big copper plates that
Is
you
there any-
notice are they're hot when you get close. So we notice that.
Is there a roof? Is there a room above them? Is like a
No.
roof? No.
Neither
okay.
above nor below. No.
Is there any cracks in the walls near there?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. I kind of slightly move forward just enough and see what happens. Just
All right.
not
You
on the
feel
copper wall, but-
uncomfortably hot.
How do I go to the center? I can't. Okay, yeah. Uncomfortably hot.
You move at 10 foot around, dashing 20 feet.
20 feet, yeah. Because technically I'm fog. Can I use shape water to cool myself down?
You would have to transform into normal to whisper the spell
Yeah.
components.
Uncomfortably hot. Okay. Actually, oh yeah, no, I have to do that as well. I will go 5, 10, and I'll start moving back. So I'm not sure about this. That's my turn.
All right. Mr. Xylocient. Nothing up there.
Oh,
Mr. Saxon.
sorry.
Aridel.
I'd like to use dispel magic on the darkness.
I see. That sounds like bullshit to me.
I hope that if it's above 3rd level, I'll have to use a roll. Otherwise,
It's not, which is why I think it's bullshit. So the darkness has disappeared.
Ew.
And
Wow.
the individual is now visible.
I could have done that.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That could have been me.
No one.
It was his last spell slot
Yeah.
before he died. So he's like, darkness at level 3.
Darkness. Looks the
Corruption.
same. The only difference is how hard it is to get rid of. Anyway, I will. What's the distances here? Oops, that's the wrong thing. I'm within range of everyone. It's all right. I'll just stay where I am, and that's my turn.
The prophecy.
I did not.
On the initiatives.
Probably doesn't exist.
He's invisible.
Ah, a wild guy. Sorry, Roz. I mean, rather, Roz, your go.
No, I'm a 4. I didn't click my token.
No worries.
So
No worries. I don't mind at all. Like, it's only a. I mean, yeah. You saw how big the room was. Sounds good. No problems. Will it also hit Libretta with?
That's fine.
Not
Not if you
quite.
cast it back here.
It takes the vampire by complete surprise.
My darkness.
This is bullshit. I cast a
Dispel.
level 9. I paid for a level 9 darkness. Bam. Boom, 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 boom. You blow the coffin apart, and when you do, you blowing the bottom part of it, the base, the floor of it. When it explodes, you can see that there are riches and jewels buried underneath.
money, money.
Wild God's greed overtakes him.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
27's my lucky number, so he gets blessed by the gods. I'm not sure what happens, but he gets blessed.
He has more luck next time impressing his girl.
Indeed, that's what it is. That's the Sune, goddess of love, whispers into her ear, and suddenly she realizes who she's meant to be with. Mr. Luro, there is no more darkness, and there is a vampire inside going, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
you spell magic.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Laura's gonna cast Sleep Storm.
Beautiful.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Blizzard Wizard.
Sorry?
It comes with the dagger.
Oh shit, yeah.
I was like,
the ice
picked up
shot.
a level of
I was
barbarian.
like,
Oh, wizard?
I was like, did she transform into a druid? Or something? Like, what's going on here?
Oh.
Whoa. The
Oh.
sleep storm comes down. Oh wow, he
Uh,
just got the save.
Just saved.
He does. So is that heavily obscured? Flames are doused. They're slick. Oh, that's when it starts its turn. So that's.
Okay.
How does what does sleep
40
storm?
foot radius.
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dex saving throw on a failed save it falls prone. Doesn't it also do damage? Or am I freaking? Or am
I'm
I...
not sure. We should maybe
Damage.
check that.
Damage.
I thought it did. So, yeah. No, I don't know. I've never cast a spell, to be
I'm
honest.
searching Sleep Storm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
please check it
It
out.
seems really high level to basically just
Do
be a big
nothing.
grease.
Make the ground slippery.
It's just
Yeah.
a
Fire
big
damage.
freeze.
I thought
There
I.
you go. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Now we know.
I made the ground slippery, guys. Be careful.
All right. Yeah, that's right. So the heavy obscurement makes the place basically you can't see feet away from each other.
Roro.
Right.
Rag.
Wild gold.
You can't.
Don't
infiltrate
worry,
the
I'll
gold.
save the treasure. And he runs in.
You have
the
to make a
treasure.
dex save when you walk into the room.
Oh yeah.
You do.
He's gonna slip fucking tits up. You watch.
DC 17, I'm waiting for it.
Oh.
You ice
treasure.
skate. Fucking, you're like you just ice skate across.
Is the
surface.
treasure safe?
Is the treasure safe? Look, because you've secured the treasure, I'll let you roll it already. There are 20 D1000 silver pieces,
Okay.
10 D1000
Wow.
gold pieces,
10 D. Fuck me.
a potion, 3 scrolls, and an ice pick.
Oh, is this a wait an ice pick?
Woohoo!
Silly me.
Man, you could have
Why
rolled
are
a
you
10.
bad?
20 silvers, 10 golds, and is that what I said? 20 silver, 10 gold.
Yep,
Right,
20
right
silver,
the
10
Yeah, 20
currency
silver,
of
10 gold. Yeah.
So the first one is gold. Oof. Second one is silver.
Then what was
And
it?
then a potion, 3 scrolls, and an ice pick.
A
So-
potion, 3 scrolls, and an ice pick.
Didn't you say he had a dwarf friend that used an adamantine pick or something?
Apparently he did.
Is this
Whoa, he
dwarf?
did.
Dwarf friend got turned into a human-shaped
Vampire.
vampire.
Makes very little sense.
Alright, I've picked it. I've picked those up for now, the 3 items. I'll
Bag of
do it.
holding. We have a bag of
We
holding.
have a bag
it's
of
okay.
holding. That is what the bag of holding is for.
We have 2 bags of holding, rather.
We do?
Yeah, Libretto
Can
has
I-
one.
Can
Oh.
I reach in and grab a sneaky handful of gold while they can't see me?
Absolutely.
We can
You
hand
may roll a d20. That's how many golds you get, and you can deduct it from the total.
I don't think I have a bag of holding.
7 gold.
I know.
No, you're thinking of dragons.
Yeah,
Zach.
I'm thinking of Guz.
Yeah,
Silly
Guz,
me.
Guz has a bag of Guz has a full bag of holding.
Silly me.
Like, there's no space in that bag of holding anymore.
Because it's got fucking like construction tools and everything in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you put a bevel in there as well?
May have. I don't know. My turn.
This.
I'm gonna come here. And hopefully not fall on my butt.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
if you're plus
Yes.
whatever.
You slip over and you land in front of a vampire.
Jeez.
I'm gonna stand up.
All right, you still have enough
'Cause I
movement, don't you?
I do. I only moved like 10.
Exactly. So you stand up and you're done. That's it. Good. So you have your action. Sorry. I mean, you know
Yep.
what I mean.
I know what you mean. I listen to what you mean, not what you say.
Woohoo!
If only.
I stab at him.
That'll do it, I reckon. He's agile. He's quick. He's not that agile or quick.
And I'm gonna throw a first level smite on him.
All right.
I'm assuming he counts as undead.
This time.
Oof, that was. Oh, I just rolled. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the other.
How much is that?
26.
26 is okay. He leans over and bites you as a reaction. Rah! And le bite. Rah!
Does he still have a disadvantage because of your thing?
No, I didn't have holy water, so I can't cast that.
Should have asked for some from me.
I didn't know you had some.
I'm a cleric.
That's fair.
All
So I take
right. You take 20, and then it's his go.
I still have my second
Oh,
swing.
Aha.
And
Oh, right.
Arctic,
My mistake.
Arctic,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
under Libretto as well.
Ah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, 4.
The 22 hit.
I
A
can't see you
vampire.
anywhere.
Under Aridel.
Right. Oh, there you are. Yep, cool. Thanks.
And this time I'm gonna second level smite him.
Alrighty. That'll do it.
4d8?
Yep. That is 26.
26. Okay, yeah, it's not too bad. He is starting to feel it. Roz, if you enter the room, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. So, first of all, let's see how far I can get. So that was 15 movement, and it's 10 feet each square, isn't it?
No,
Is it rough terrain?
it's just slippery terrain.
Yeah, I mean, difficult terrain. It's right there.
Difficult, yeah.
Never mind then. It's slippery. It's difficultly slippery.
Yeah, so I can literally only get that's lower. And I get there,
Alright.
and I gotta make the save. Dex.
That's a 5.
Yours.
I fall prone. Ross says in his head, "Are these fuckers working against me? Holy!"
It's over here.
And strikes at Librettowitz.
Roz still has his action.
Oh, does he?
Oh
My
yeah, I can
mistake.
dash. Well,
Or you can attack at disadvantage.
I'm
If
prone
he's
because I
not, he's
fell
not
over.
next. And he's also not right next to it.
He can crawl.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Well, if I still have my action, I'll like use half my movement to dash. To 15, and then I have 15 feet left, so that'll get me there.
That works.
Well, yeah, because I only have 30
Yes.
feet left, so
Yeah.
that's 15 movement, and then because it's difficult terrain, I can only move 10 feet, not
Yep.
20. But I'm
That's
in the
still
vampire
legit.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. You get there. That's as far as you get, but you get there. And he strikes at Librettowitz, misses, and then finally takes his turn. Taking his turn, he looks at Rojas and says, "Look, this one is trying to steal from you. They are what you. Join me, join me." And he charms Roz.
Okay. I have that. So.
Beautiful.
What a
This, that is so
wisdom
good.
Don't forget your +3.
Hey!
Thank fuck for fucking.
If I was charmed, guys, I was gonna fuck someone up. I tell you that.
Bring it on.
No, no, it cannot be. This cannot be my end. So that's like everything he gets to do.
Rocklo Raggy!
Weather update is fucking booking it. Getting right behind him. He's invisible.
He has blind sight, so or true sight rather. It's not going to matter.
For the purpose of other people.
But yeah, he has true sight though, so you're not invisible to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scare.
Is
No,
that the end of his go?
yeah, I dash.
It is. It is, and it's how he was seeing through the blackness. Panther.
You could deal with the devil, you'd be right.
I mean, I got true sight,
You got blind sight.
blind sight. Sorry. But I could
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna
still
true
see it.
sight's a bit.
Panther to move up.
I think
See
true
in
sight
the
sees
ethereal
invisible.
plane.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the Panther.
Panther, Pantero, Livy.
Livy.
Before you go,
No?
the vampire is going to bite Librettowitz.
Why me?
You're little.
Kobolds are tastier.
Ah, that's not very effective. Good on you, vampire. All right, back to Livy.
I might just. Now, with familiars, you can cast a touch spell through it. Vampiric touch. I know it says vampiric touch.
It's not a touch spell.
Okay, that's
you-
Is
what
it?
I was.
It's not, is it? It's not, is
It
it?
No,
says
it's
a
not.
creature within your reach.
Within your reach, then it is a touch spell.
No, you like cast it on yourself, kind of, and then from then on, for a minute, you can touch enemies and suck the life out.
So can it be cast? Can it be cast through a familiar? I think it can, but I'm not sure.
Don't. What is the range
I'll
say?
do a quick sage.
What does the
Yeah,
range
that's alright.
say? It has to say self on, or it has to say touch on the range. But I'm pretty sure touch, vampiric touch says self
It doesn't say self. Oh, it does say self.
on the range.
Yes, I see. So I don't think I can then.
You cannot.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Now I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we know.
Like I said, you cast it on yourself, and then from then on, you can
Yeah,
use your an attack essentially.
Cool. Well, in that case, thinking of the. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. I want to have spell slots left to fly.
Boom. That'll do. 23. The vampire is beginning to look worse for wear. His beautiful garments appear to be not damaged at all, strangely enough.
Ooh. There be magic here.
Mr. Knapp,
Gotta get in there if I want some of that loot.
you're going to claim your share.
Sweet, so I can move about that far.
You can. If you are not 5 feet away from him, he will be heavily obscured and you won't be able to see him.
I don't even know where he is. I can't even see him, so I'm just gonna move randomly to here.
Sounds good.
Deck save.
You can hear
Yeah, absolutely, Dexter.
within the blizzard within the room. You can hear.
That's my gold.
My precious.
Add 3.
Oh, at 3. DC 17.
Oh no,
3
only
doesn't matter.
16. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Whoa!
It started here, right? I've got enough movement to stand back up.
Of course you do. Master race.
Sweet.
Well, yeah.
I was just wondering, I can't see him, right?
No, you can't even see Wild Gold plundering all the treasure either. You can hear Wild Gold plundering the treasure.
Cool, let's move
That's
down
how
then.
he's able to loan
Alright.
everybody money.
Oh, nice.
This is actually the first treasure we've really found. Like legitimate treasure.
Yes, it is. Mr. Juraxis. Yeah, it's an interesting point.
I have an idea. I'm gonna drop the gaseous form.
Yeah.
Is that a free action?
I'm
Think
pretty
so.
sure, yeah.
To
Yeah.
just stop thinking about a spell.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Do you have any metal armor?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, please continue.
I'm gonna.
No reason.
No reason in particular. Just asking.
Just that.
I will actually throw down. You know the bag of tricks item.
Yeah, sure.
How many is it action to throw one?
Yeah.
Just one. Okay. I'll throw one out.
All right. What do you get?
I got a ball.
Oh, all right.
And I'm gonna have it walk in front of me 10 feet, and I'm gonna go through with it.
The pig is uncomfortably warm.
Comfortably warm. That is alright, as long as he's not dying.
The
Uncomfortably
pig
dead.
panics and starts running
Bacon
through the water.
sizzling.
It gets even hotter, and it gets a bit too hot for it, and it turns back, and it wants to run through you. Do you have control? You don't.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Pretty sure it's magical.
It's not
control, yeah.
overall control. It's a companion visual.
Bag of tricks. Wondrous item.
They listen to your commands, I'm pretty sure.
They listen to your commands?
Yeah.
Fucking boy hates you, but it'll go up ahead, even though like you're pissing it off.
Going with it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt it, doesn't kill it. It just doesn't like it. It's like
Yeah.
being bitten by mosquitoes all the time. No one wants to be bitten by mosquitoes, but it's not going to kill you.
I tell it to
Oh.
roll around in the water if it gets hot. But I'll follow
Follows your
its
command.
So I'll. How long?
I think I'll give you
how-
a boar. Like you deserve your little boar
Thanks, mate.
companion. Let's give him a boar.
Ah, I have friends again now.
Exactly. You have a party.
Yeah, me and my boy, we're gonna conquer the world. He's
You
gonna
and the
name. His name's Tumba.
boar.
He's gonna be turned into roast pork pretty soon, though.
Nah,
The
he's
rate
good.
you're going.
He seems
He's
fine.
being slow cooked.
It's gonna
It's gonna turn into
beautiful.
delicious bacon.
Pulled
It's
Um,
pork.
just getting better with every sentence, guys. Like,
Mm,
I-
mm, mm. I don't see the
yeah.
downside in this. I get a
Salted
companion
pork.
and then a meal. Alrighty. So yeah,
Dwarf
I'll
breakfast.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can make the next, and I'll have him
Yeah.
like 10 feet in front of me as well.
What's his name again?
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
Good Pumbaa. I'll go with the
Oh,
actual
Pumbaa.
name.
Oh,
His name's
Timber.
Pumbaa.
So, can you see? If
Scar.
I
I
can
do
see
that,
him.
can you see him? Can you control him?
Yeah, yeah, I can
You-
control him.
You're able to move him up. Okay, so you're able to move him up.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's probably the end of your turn. You've probably taken an action and moved, and
Yep.
Pumbaa prepares to head further up the corridor.
He
All
does.
right. We go back to Aridel.
Oh. 'Tis my turn, is it? I will walk my way through this corridor. I guess I can't see him, but I'll plead with Luro to drop her spell. I know Luro isn't very used to spells.
Trying it.
Just stop
Alright.
concentrating.
That's hard.
It is.
And
Something like that.
I will hold my action to Sacred Flame a vampire if I see one.
Very well. At the end of your turn, the vampire strikes Roz.
Miss.
It's the prophecy.
This poor vampire, like,
I
he's just
reckon.
having a bad day.
I know he's challenge rating 13, but he really got no chance. This is fucking. Yes, I don't think so. No.
Wasn't a 40-foot radius?
I mean, it's a 40-foot cylinder, but the radius is probably only 20, I
20
think.
foot radius.
It was
There you go.
20-foot cylinder, 40-foot radius, I thought.
One of the two.
So it was fucking huge.
It's like 20 foot.
Yeah, 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on a point.
I didn't realize it was that big.
So I guess
No,
I guess the answer proper is yes. You are.
Like, it's like this.
That's awesome. No wonder it's such a high level spell. Because it's like you could take out an entire army with it.
What, they'd all
That's how
just
you
flip
hold them
over.
in place while you just pelt fireballs down on them. Just
Yeah,
make them
that's
keep
it.
falling.
Yeah, like even just arrows. No, 17.
17 is the DC.
Unless
Plus
you're
3.
in.
Plus 3.
Unless, yeah, thanks to the blessing of
I
the
am within range of the doorway, so anybody entering gets that plus 3.
Excellent. The dragon gods are on your side, Prophet. No. And you go? Excellent. Pseudo dragon. He flies away, Lura.
Little step forward. Oh, that's not the right one.
You run into a Librettowitz.
Okay, do I make a dex save?
You do.
Okay.
You also have to make a con save or something for this
You
spell.
just barely make it.
Ah, fantastic.
So I have to make a constitution save.
Okay, cool.
I doubt you're gonna fail. There you go.
All right. Okay, so you're fine, except for the fact that every square takes 10 foot of movement.
I'll drop concentration on
Done.
it,
Now it works fine. So yeah.
and then
Yeah. We'll wait till their turn. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
okay. That doesn't use my action, does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay, I'm gonna put Icy Mantle on Libretowit.
Alrighty, righty.
I lick my finger. Touch Libretowit.
Just wiping on his face.
Cold power.
All right.
Now, if you have any sort of.
I don't see a vampire. I see a well-dressed man, so I don't know where to. Nah, I'll cast Sacred Flame on the well-dressed man.
As you wish.
It's a businessman. Get him.
He saves from my damage, and he saves from his. Oh wow, that wisdom save.
Damn.
Very wise.
He's not that wise if he became a vampire.
Locked himself in a fucking 30-foot room for the rest of his life.
Just have a nap.
Alright, Luro, you still. That was at the end of your Sorry.
Every 6 years, I'll get to kill an adventurer.
Maybe if they get in.
If they don't die to my really convoluted shield
Thanks.
trap things.
I wish I'd made a not so effective a trap. I'm getting hungry. Wow, God.
All right. I'm gonna stand up and walk over here. I'm just gonna hit him twice.
As you do. Ah, no, Luro has dismissed the blizzard.
And that's when you enter it, isn't it?
And if you start your turn.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter because Luro
I'm always
dismissed it.
reckless.
Oh, natural 20, baby.
Oh, fuck.
Always reckless.
15. That's 20.
A lot.
30, 41, 45.
Poor challenge rating 13 vampire. That music's for you. It's not for the bad guys. Like Imperial
Hey,
Death
no,
March is
it's
your
the
music.
metric walk.
Good. Oh yeah, the metric walk.
The
Well,
Bredowit
it's not the
Scrooge
metric walk.
McDucks into the gold.
All right, you start swimming in the gold.
Get out of my gold.
Oh, we killed him?
That was pretty. Wait. Do I know anything about vampires of their undeath? Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
May I? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Do I have to pee on him?
I'm
Do you have
I'd
to
like-
pee on him?
I'd like to
Maybe.
attempt to check at that too.
Sure.
Arcana or history?
Yeah, either are good. Even religion. Yeah, chop their heads off, stake through the heart, burn them, holy water, sunlight. That's the best, but
Boil
There.
and mash and stick him in a stew.
He had a weapon, didn't he?
He did, and as the guy dies, he drops his weapon. It's shattered. To be particularly durable, valuable maybe, but not durable. But he turns from a human. His aristocratic clothes, they also fade, and he just resembles a dwarf wearing nothing but a white sheet that is splattered with blood. Bent, yeah, broke, bent, yeah. Oh, okay, you mend it. You've now got It did. It's a nice ornamental sword. It's an ornamental rapier or a saber, and it's worth 125 gold pieces.
Was he cursed?
I mean, it's a
can-
rude thing to do to your friend.
Should I try to speak instead? It'll use a 3rd level spell, but
Take his head.
take his head. Can I now that he's a dwarf, can I pull up his gums and see if he's got sharp teeth still?
Ah, I don't think the vampires have sharp teeth when they die anyway, so I don't think it's
Oh.
going to be a conclusive piece of
Okay.
information.
Yeah, if you take his head, you can speak with him later.
But what if he's not particularly evil and was cursed or something?
We can bury his head.
Um,
Well, That was also an ice pick.
Before a minute is up, sorry, I'll cast Gentle Repose.
All right. You have a preserved vampire corpse.
Yeah, I'll
It
show
was.
the ice pick to
Yeah.
Roz.
Sure. It's yeah, pretty interesting little weapon. You could certainly take someone's eye out while you're
Could,
climbing.
since I'm proficient with Smith's tools and I'm kind of trying to go towards that way of enchanting and making, would Roz be able to figure out what this, if it's magical, essentially?
Yeah, make a history check with advantage thanks to your training. All right. You think that it probably is, but while that might be inconclusive, you are sure that it's made of adamantine.
Yeah, this is a very nice weapon. Does it have a mark of who crafted it?
It was crafted somewhere in Mirabar.
Sweet. Alright.
These are also in here, Prophet.
And I'll hand Prophet the 3 scrolls.
You're able to read the scrolls, Prophet. Conjure minor elementals, dispel magic, and magic mouth.
I love Magic Mouth.
Dispel magic and magic mouth.
I think I don't know who we're talking to, but with Magic Mouth, you can make it play an entire song as you walk down a hallway.
Yeah.
You just have to cast Magic Mouth lots of times and have someone walk down a hallway and it starts singing an entire song.
Dum 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 dum.
And finally, a potion, yeah, but we don't know what it does.
If everyone will permit me, I'll sit down and take 10 minutes to cast Detect.
Does my blind sense anything in the next room? 60 feet, so it's about.
Let's see. Ten minutes later, so that I can drop the copy paste. You discover a more potion already.
Hell.
There's nothing
roll
up ahead.
8 ways. There's only 8 of us here.
Well, yeah, the ball will keep going. Matching a 5 foot gap in between.
He's
Nope.
not here.
We've come to that agreement where if someone doesn't help with the fight, they're not going to get a part of the gold. Realistically, it's what we've been doing this whole thing. The bounties with the shit we've been trading in.
How much do I owe Wild?
3.6, 3.8.
Cool. I'm just making sure I keep track of it as well, so you're not gonna fucking jit me.
I've got it written down. I'm gonna
It
fucking
doesn't
jip
matter.
you. What?
How much silver?
Silver's split
Juraxis,
8 ways.
roll for initiative as a door opens up behind you. A secret door.
Ooh, secret door. Initiative for me.
you see
A
it?
roll for my
And for the boar.
ball, Pumbaa.
Hey, Wild, can I give you this rope to hold?
Sure.
What's his
Rope
his
of
stats?
hanging.
Alright, I'm no longer overweight.
If you just press the boar's name, it should roll the initiative.
I just did a flat 20 because he hasn't
Too
got
easy.
any decks.
I'll
How
just
much
add him
silver
to the
each?
turn.
Oh, there's some boys in there.
There
that's
are.
Alrighty.
Well,
You
let me
open
get
a
silver
door
too.
opens and you smell grave.
Okay.
Alrighty. Inside, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I may as well just dot this right in there. Submit.
I'm overweight limit again. Son of a.
Level 3. Boom.
Here, give me some of your shit, Labradowit. Oh, I can.
Alright. I hand you 10 rations.
Oh, it's the ball that goes first.
It's in
Ball's gonna hold his action when one of the things leave
There
the
we
room.
go, I'm good.
Can he use a charge action?
Yeah.
Yeah, charge. If the boom was like 20 feet, yeah.
Oh, there's one extra? Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of
So-
dexterity rolls.
DC 16.
Wait until you have enough to pay me fully back. And
I
then
will
pay it.
get the one that rolled a 16. I'll use some change luck to roll that down a d4.
Alright.
That's
okay.
now 16, 15, 14. So only the 22 passes, if I'm correct.
29 damage to the rest. 7 of them are destroyed. 1 of them survives. Alright. I think so, yeah.
2, 4, 1. What are you carrying?
Can
Fuck
my
me.
boar charge as he left the room?
It can. It can.
Cool. Oops, I didn't wanna. Oh, so these 3 or 1d6 slash if it is. I guess. And
Oh,
20,
oh,
and I'll charge him.
yeah, that's heavy.
What's
Tusk
she
attack.
carrying?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's alright.
And the ghoul strikes. Misses. Charax just.
My goal, just I reckon he'd be right with a good old firebolt there. 13.
I think that'll do it. It does.
And that's 8 damage.
And you clear the room of ghouls.
And I
Yeah, just keep
Uh,
track of how much you have.
walk over to Pumbaa. Good job, bud. And pat him
He's,
on the head.
he's wagging his little curly tail.
Nothing in here. It's just empty.
Yeah, that's right. Just like a place where they were sleeping. What do ghouls do? I don't know.
Please.
Dance.
Well, what is a trap? Alrighty, Pumbaa.
Stairs go up.
Hakuna Matata, am I right, Pumbaa?
What are you carrying, Jackie?
Oh, and they stop.
I was gonna say, Jack, are you fucking what is in your backpack? Carrying rocks?
Isn't that what Goku does? He's got like weighted like shit.
He's weighted clothing and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
Everything's
takes it off and
weighted.
he's just fucking super hippity hoppity.
So is there any way out of that room?
Doesn't
That
appear
would
to be.
Can
was-
I?
One thing I was gonna ask, actually, because I think Aridel's about to ask the same thing. Can we check for secret doors?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would like to use my guidance.
Can you guide me too?
Not at the same time.
No. How about you? You just have advantage. I'll just help you.
Thank you.
Sadly, no.
27. I'll also
You,
look over the coffin to see if there's anything special in the inlay or whatever as well.
No, you try to find every secret, and you pick up every last coin, but no. You, the pick is likely magical, but apart from that, there's no further discoveries to make.
What if
Can
you
I-
put the dwarf in the bag of holding? Can he fit?
I
Is he
think
3 feet wide? I think so. He will suffocate eventually.
it's pretty full of gold. I'm pretty sure.
He's already dead, isn't he?
He is dead. He won't
Can
suffocate.
I pull off a bit of? Can I like break a bit of wood off the coffin and use it as a stake to hammer it in his heart?
You can. You have staked the vampire. He turns to ash.
Oh, I take my 2 copper back off of his eyes because that was
Right.
because that's the that's the material for
Gentle repose.
gentle repose.
Take your money back.
Oh,
I want a
lovely.
refund.
Well then, pick up his bones, play bongo on the on the coffin,
His
whatever.
bones are ash.
Pick
Hey,
up his ass.
Aridel.
Oh, this might be a good component for something.
Yeah, I was
vampire
just about
ash.
to say that'd be fucking
I'll
dope.
put it in a bag.
You
I'll
can
put-
take up to 1 pound of vampire ash if you have any.
Hell yeah! Can I?
I'll take a pound of vampire ash.
I'm gonna put my oregano that I got, my jar,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
put it somewhere else. I'm trying to think of where else I could put it because I want to get some ash as well.
I'm sure we have some empty milk jars because I have got in my inventory bread and milk for everyone.
Can I get Aridel to inspect my potion and see what it is?
Sure.
Oh, I thought that was the fly one. Never mind. I'll
No,
inspect
no,
that one
I
as
use
well.
that one. There's one I got out of the.
We still have an hour of flight.
It was a potion of, I think, mind something, wasn't it?
Mind reading was the one out of the
Mind reading.
chest.
Yeah, out of the
Uh,
coffin. Out of the coffin.
Caffeine.
Yeah. It's done. There is now 24-hour blood for.
This is really gelatinous
right?
blood.
Is that what happens? I guess.
Can I
Ah,
gentle
beautiful.
repose your jug of blood? Just put.
Summoning
Yeah,
demons.
sure. Maybe it should.
I
work.
guess it's not really the blood then. It's just the time of the. time of
Yeah, it
death.
might not be the fact that it's not fresh,
Yeah.
but rather the metaphysical property of time.
Time is a construct after all.
Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant. It still smells a little bit like blood, but hey.
Let's get back over to the other side before your flying runs out.
So Luro, Roz might need to make just a couple random con checks. Wait, I'm concentrating.
Yeah, you're concentrating.
It took me a second.
Wait, you guys didn't even need to fall over on your ass.
Yeah, I
You
know.
guys could
I-
have flown straight down the hallway.
I realized that
Bastard.
as soon as I slipped. Well, as soon as my turn ended, I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
god!"
hang on.
Wait a second, I can fly.
Yeah.
Not used to this.
Alright,
You probably
so
fall over and you're like, whoa, but you don't actually hit the ground. You're just rotating there.
Alright. Prophet and Libredwin, I'll take them over first.
Right,
So,
percentile.
D100.
Pew.
84.
Fine.
Luro can fly, Roz can fly.
Do we have to roll 100?
You still have to
Yeah,
roll a
anyone-
D100.
Yeah, anyone going by themselves? Yeah. Okay, it has to roll.
Can I get picked up by one of you two?
I'll pick you up from behind and carry you over.
Luro, you are caught at the very end of some of this hot geyser. It's not that much of a worry. You only take a single.
Single D100 of damage.
That's right. 6 points of fire damage. You're burned as like
I am resistant to fire damage.
Oh, my
no
toes.
problem. So you only take half of that then. Sort of, yeah, yeah. The room's more bizarre. I'll share it with you perhaps at the very end, and you can see for yourselves.
I'm going to reject Wild Gold's help. I'm going to go over by myself.
Oh, alright, just the Panther and Livy then.
At the end, I'd
So
like
2
to
more rolls.
see them.
11. I don't have to roll
That is
twice, 'cause I'm
fine.
going back over once, you fool.
Are you carrying both Livy and the Panther?
And oregano.
Yeah, but I'm dashing. What? Why do I have to roll twice?
Livery's really small. He can carry Livy under one arm.
Make a strength saving throw, wild gold.
Yeah!
All right, you're fine. They nearly slip out. Like the cat kicks and scratches, but hang on.
I do the same. No.
Break its ribs a little bit. Fucking stay in position.
Jeez.
Maybe.
Hold your fire.
All right, 3 acrobatics checks for.
I'm gonna watch
Okay.
this.
I'm not.
Easy, easy.
Oh.
And right at the very end, you have slipped off. Make a dexterity saving throw. All right, you're fine. So you hang on, and you're swinging there.
suspense.
Now roll your percentile as a geyser somewhere in the cave.
The music didn't make it easier.
Did not. All right, so you're fine. Okay, one last leap. DC 15, and you'll be there.
Slips. Dexterity save. One last leap.
Oh,
Dexterity save.
He's gonna do this over it.
oh
Oh.
no!
You have fallen into the mud right at the end.
reach
The
for him.
boiling mud.
He's standing on top of it.
Let's see.
Depends on how thick the mud is.
I guess, yeah, you are. Yeah, so since you're standing on top of it, I'll give you only damage, since it just burns your feet and not your body. It is
Water
truly boiling, incredibly hot.
coming in handy.
You take half.
Oh, wow.
17 points of fire damage, and that's like on your little tootsies, but then you scramble up onto the ledge.
Well, lucky I brought that fun spell in today.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I regret nothing.
Hell no.
My toes are burnt.
Your Panther's proud of you. That's it. Panther's a little bit humiliated that it didn't do the same, but it just looks at you with so much respect and admiration, like you are
Can I
the
get
top
this?
cat.
All right, Flesh Goat.
Oh.
Maybe he's the key to letting us out.
Oh, Arctic. Do you
Yeah.
think, just for go back in retrospect just for a second, in
Sure.
the room where the vampire was, could Roz
Yeah.
just quickly put on the wall Bulwark of the North?
Done. You have graffitied this dungeon.
Sweet.
Lamau.
No, I'm a chisel. I got chisels.
Vampire Ash.
We also have that adamantine pick that could have made it
Yes.
very
Mm.
If nothing else works, then the pick will fucking
And
scar
while
anything.
they're trying to break through that door somewhere or other, I'm going to look for secret doors on this side and here as well,
All right.
just in case.
Done. Golem makes an athletics check. It is.
Ah.
Not enough. But Aridel, you satisfy yourself that there are no secret paths out of here.
Strange. Could you just break down the wall with the adamantine pick? Whoever has it.
Yeah, I can do that.
It
You just
proves
break
pretty
down.
easy. Yeah. It proves to be pretty easy, Roz. You just chip away, and the turnstile is removed by the strength of your weapon.
Sweet.
It reminds me of the movie. 9. I think it's 9. Maybe it's 7.
9
Or
is the
8.
one with the little puppets.
Yeah, 9. That's right, isn't it?
I've seen that movie once and it's never left my mind.
You,
I
you
know,
find
right?
you find several dead ogres,
Who
put
did
these
this? Who did this?
several dead wights as well.
We gotta move him. Hey, what are you doing? Get back here. We gotta move him.
Oh shit, that's right. You blocked up
We
the door.
blocked the door with him. We gotta get back in here.
Right, you move them out of the
Oh.
way.
For Draxus to get out and gaseous, he had to go through their mouth
Yeah.
and out the other.
No
God,
other
wouldn't
way.
that be a sight to behold?
Well, yeah, because skin is a pretty good, like fat and
What?
skin is pretty good watertight stuff.
And since they're so bloated, it fills in all the gaps. All
Yeah.
the flat.
We went that way, didn't we? Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
That's the orb room.
Yeah,
That's the
orb
death
room.
to
Alright,
Livi
now we
room.
gotta go back.
That's
Right.
the death to all low strength people room.
You
Well,
can
God.
hear them in the distance, Jaraxus. They're a long way away, but.
Nope.
I don't care. I'm gonna open the door.
Could I have a
Alright.
scroll of dispel magic, Prophet as well? You have more powerful spells to be using against foes, whereas I usually sit on utility.
Can I just do a perception check before I go further in with my blinds? Blinds.
Thank you.
Sure, go ahead.
Just see if I can hear anyone's feet moving or like kind of just sense someone in anything in the room.
Sure.
Perception. A 20.
It seems to be completely empty. And when you poke your head around, you'll see that the path to the west is broken by a gap, a sizable gap, with that glint of metal at the bottom of that gap. The floor beyond the gap has a silvery sheen, like the most finely polished mirror. After
Don't move too
Oh.
fast, Tyler, because it could be traps.
after
yeah.
a while,
Mm.
after a while, you can see that there is beyond that, there's a patch of floor on the western wall. So I might just have to explain that again. So you've got a path to the west broken by a sizable gap. Then you can see the glint of metal at the bottom of that hole. The floor beyond that is a silvery sheen. Beyond that, you can see another hole, and there's a patch of floor after that. That leads to the
Right.
wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell my Pumbaa go out in the thing, and I'm just gonna kind of stick my head around so I can keep an eye on him. Tell them to put a trotter on that first. Is that a gap though?
That's right. So that's about 5 feet
Uh,
wide, filled with spears and shit.
Go on, Pumbaa, jump that
You
shit.
guys are a bit. You're taking. Yeah, you should avoid moving ahead when I'm talking to someone else, but it's too late now. So all right.
We all take a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Punishment.
Okay, so if I had have been able to explain to you, I would have told you that that these sort of copper metal plates up ahead are radiating an extreme amount of heat. You've stumbled right into them. It's too late at this point, and you've already begun to burn. The Bredowitz, you take 21 points of fire damage.
Is it magical?
Yeah, it would be.
I take 10.
All right. Wild Gold, you don't have any metal armor, do you?
I do not. I have a lot of metal, like gold and little ornaments and stuff.
He has a crown on his head.
True
It's
that.
a flame crown.
Indeed.
Still a crown.
It's not a
And
real
who's-
crown.
And number 3, is that Livy?
Yeah, I'd wear a breastplate.
All right. You have suffered 1d8 damage. All right. So I guess we'll go into initiative.
Libretto, it does not have any metal armor.
Oh, don't you?
I am wearing white dragon
leather,
scale
yeah.
studded leather.
I guess dragons aren't metal. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, good call, good call. So the you're feeling uncomfortably hot, but you aren't burned.
I mean, I'm kind of more comfortable. Let's be honest. I've been cold for so long.
Good
I'm
point.
so cold.
Oh, better do it for my boy, my main man.
Initiative.
Hold on. How
You've
do you
got a big
have...
initiative. No, I've got advantage on initiative,
Oh, okay.
and it rolls it together like that.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, right.
It looks. I think it's like blue when if you roll that one and that 20. It's really cool.
Yeah, didn't I roll that at one point?
Yeah.
Even with a crit, you can't beat me.
There's a traffic jam up ahead, afternoon nap, and you can see steam pouring off, or coming out of the corridor that they've just disappeared into.
I guess there's too many people to go through. I'm gonna move up and guess I'll wait for the traffic jam to clear.
Too easy, pseudo dragon. Done, Panther.
He'll just wait as well.
Too easy, Juraxis.
You said this is the one that has a metal a sheen.
Yeah, that's right. So here's our pit filled with spikes. Here's the mirror sheen. I'm not sure if you can see much beyond that.
I can with
Maybe-
blind. I can see up to there with normal sight up to like here. But
Yeah,
that's alright.
so that's about all you can see.
I just want to test out my theory. Where is it? Items. What I don't care about. Yeah, it doesn't it? Yeah, just throw a copper piece under that machine and see what it does.
All right. You throw it onto the ground, and it just keeps rolling. Just skids across the floor like a puck on an ice hockey course and disappears.
Okay. Would you call that a interaction or a action?
That's an action. Pull it out as an interaction. Throwing it's the action.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
The Britowitz without any metal armor, you're fine. But it looks like it's going to get even hotter up ahead.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving.
You got a shield, haven't you?
Yes.
Your shield is burning you.
All right, I am going to dash.
All right. Okay. So you keep going. You're getting hotter and burning more. So far, you've taken about 68 damage.
68. I'm gonna misty step the rest of the way.
All right, cool. So, let's see. 1d8, 2d8, 3d10, 70. Okay, let's see. Yeah, yeah. So, it might not have been quite that much. I'll just do the calculation now. 3d10. Not a bit less, but not that much less. All right, 17 points of fire damage, and then you misty step to the other side. Your shield is radiating heat, but it begins to cool down almost immediately.
And that was magical damage, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Gold, do you have any? So you metal crown, which is
What was that?
beginning to burn. You've
What was
got
that, sorry?
you've got a metal crown, right?
No, it's completely made of flame. It's just a magical flame
Oh,
crown.
too easy. What about anything in your hands?
I
Sword.
mean, I don't really hold anything unless
You-
there's an
you
enemy,
s-
which would
Do
be
you
my
have any
sword. I have
jewelry?
ornaments and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
my gloves, my gauntlets. My
Yeah.
gauntlets of ogre power, maybe? Would they be?
I think they are metal.
All right. So yeah, you've got a little bit of metal, and you've got enough that it's beginning to burn you. You take 2 points of damage, but it heats up much more the further you go along.
It's really, really hot. Start moving forward a little bit.
Yep. The heat intensity increases. You take another 2d8 damage.
Ow.
The gauntlets of ogre power look dope.
Hmm.
Then I'm gonna move back. 14.
All right. It's still very hot here, but not as hot.
While they're passing
Wait.
through, could I take the 1 minute to take off my breastplate?
They are. This is in combat, so
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
yeah.
There's combat.
Let's see. What can I do? Just looking through my items. I don't really have anything I can do here. I guess I'll just take my gauntlets off and put them in the bag of holding.
All right. That's your action, Prophet.
Bag of holdings on me.
Hmm.
Not sure.
I don't think so.
Not now. Cool. So as long as your buckles don't touch you, yeah, you sounds like you've got no metal. Oh, flesh golems are made of flesh. They got stitches and they might have. Yeah. I don't know if you would know that. No, I don't know. Maybe a history check. Yeah, DC 15. Yeah. Yep. No worries. It's uncomfortably hot, just like you, but it's not suffering any damage, and so the pair of you are able to travel through without incident. Done.
Where did Livy
Miss-
go? I just realised he's not physically on the map.
Right there.
We can see him.
Yeah, he's on
Oh,
you.
must just be a me thing.
Yeah, you might have
Does this move him? Yeah, I'll
refresh.
just reload, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Mr.
you-
Xylo skin.
can I see where these copper plates start?
Yeah, you can. I think you can see him on the map too.
Oh,
Livy's
yeah. Is that
standing in
them?
between them. Yeah,
So if I stood in between them, they'd fuck me up.
that's where it begins.
All right. I just want to get into position so I can see what's happening.
Too easy.
That's 5, 10, 15. Are they? Do they look like they're magical or being heated non-magically?
Oh, I mean, at this stage, it's
Doesn't really matter.
fucking
Actually.
bizarre, doesn't it? You know.
Unless
So,
I dispel magic each and every single one of them. So I guess I'll just start doffing my armor.
all right. A minute later, Roz.
I don't wish to cook alive.
Yeah, how long would it take for Roz to take off all of his plate armor?
I'll
I think
tell
it's-
you
Yeah.
right
it's
now.
Not quick.
I'm just loading the armor page again. I think it's like 5 minutes. Let me check.
Sounds about right.
It is 5 minutes to doff, 10 minutes to don.
Okay. Yeah, Roz will take off his armor.
Too
in that
easy.
holding.
Mr. Livy.
Same deal. I'll just step back.
All right, Boar.
Or, he, can he? No, you know what? He's a companion. He is not a sacrificial lamb anymore.
All right.
He's gonna come over here and he's gonna chill out and sit, and he's gonna stay there.
He waits.
He waits.
Mr. Knapp.
Guess I'll just put my gun into my backpack and then I won't have any metal on me, I think.
That sounds like a pretty easy solution.
Can I
You're on
squeeze
top.
past all these characters?
You can. Uncomfortably hot, but it doesn't burn.
How can I get? Sweet, all the way up to Libretto. That's what I can do.
Yonder pseudo dragon. Brilliant. The Panther.
He's got like double my movement, so he'll just move up behind me. I can't actually see the
Easy.
panther, so when I go too far away from, I can't move.
I'll give you his sight through him, since I think that that's just going to make it easier. I'll try that again. Has sight. Doesn't have dark vision, bizarrely enough. So has sight. Nameplate has hit points. All good.
Cool.
I'll save that now.
I keep forgetting we're in initiative because there's no
We
monsters
are.
to fight.
Indeed. It's a pretty complex little thing, this one. I'll take care of this in a moment. Juraxis, what are you up to?
I'm gonna. It's only 5 feet. I'll see if this works. I'm gonna cast mold earth on the shiny sheen floor. And make it difficult terrain.
Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
And I guess as a free action, I'll take out another copper piece,
Yeah.
and then I'll wait there.
Yeah, sure. No worries. So you've created a series of imperfections on this otherwise perfect floor. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Libretto, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go. Well, what do I see in this like room over here?
This room to your east looks like it was a place where there's nothing special about it. If you were a mad wizard, you might consider it your ghoul storage area. If you were a more practical person, you might think of it as a waste of space.
Gotcha. I'm gonna move to there and dump some lay on hands into myself.
Too easy. You are finally out of the icky mucky water.
Oh, good.
Where's our Luro? I need to bring our Luro across.
Whoa.
We were-
Whoa. All right, that's good.
Yes.
Perfecto.
Okay. I'm just gonna move. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, it is. Well, I can't click him.
Really? Okay, how's that?
Okay, there we go. Yeah. 5.
Have you got any metal armor or metal items in your weapons?
I don't wear metal armor.
You'll be fine. What about anything in your hands?
I have a maul, a javelin, a great club, and my fists. Wait, what happened to those gauntlets?
Gauntlets.
You wearing
No,
gauntlets?
you don't.
Oh no,
you don't have
that's from my
gauntlets.
maul. Never mind.
Perfect. All right.
Right.
Look, you should be fine. You're not certain, but you should be fine.
Okay. 10,
Okay.
15,
All good.
20, 21,
There we go.
Rest
Oh
in
yeah, I've
peace.
got coins.
No, you're fine. Wild gold. You take 8 points of damage standing in the middle of the heated area.
I put the gauntlets in my backpack.
All right.
60. And I'm going to, because I'd still be flying, wouldn't I?
Sure.
Because it has a more
Concentration check.
Oh, concentration check? No, it's a
Ooh,
Potion
potion.
doesn't
Do
require
I
it.
have to?
Does potion not require
I
concentrations?
don't know. Okay, cool.
And I can get to there with 60.
Done. You're through. Prophet, you're already through. All right. Mr. 9 follows you. Brilliant. It's still mucky. Aridel.
Still spending this minute doffing my armor.
Which means that's what Roz is doing as well, and it is
Mhm.
probably exit combat.
I can drop Roz's time by to half because I can help him after I doff my armor.
All right, so that's going to take about 5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
For 2.5, 3 minutes. Yeah. So by then, who knows what will happen? All right. He hears Jaraxxus and
I'll throw that coin. Here's a clink. Come, Pumbaa. Does the coin slide as much on the difficult terrain now? Or
Does not. It has become jagged and frictioned.
alrighty. I'll back up. Pumbaa, jump on that space. Can he try and jump across the gap?
As long as his strength is greater than 5.
His strength is 13.
Done. He leaps across the gap and he looks noble as he does.
Whoosh.
Wow.
Alrighty. Okay. Good to know. He can hold weight. I'll okay. I'll move out of the way and I'll call him back. Alrighty.
I want to jump too.
Whee!
And you had said strength greater than 5, right?
That's right.
All right, I jump.
You're fine. It's only...
That's
you're fine. Hooray! How big was that area of friction that you created? What's the dimension?
it was only that 5 feet square there.
Oh right.
Oh, so
Okay.
yeah, just there,
Suddenly,
that one square.
you have landed on a frictionless thing, and you begin to slide and 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 slide.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed. And as you reach the edge of the ledge, you slide straight on into a 5 foot wide, 10 foot deep trap. Make a Constitution saving throw.
You have to see him. Can you see him?
Yes, you can.
I mean, it's only 10 feet deep.
Indeed. All right, the featherfall works. You still suffer 6 points of damage from getting slashed, and but at least, well, you're immune to diseases anyway. So what have you got to fear?
That's true.
All right, you're in a pit full of spears.
Awesome. I'm gonna try and scrabble out using my channel divinity to kind of create spectral vines to help me up.
Too easy. Do you get left or right? You're fine.
Yep, over here.
You're done. You have solved any problem.
See, it's fine. Everything's fine.
I undid that. But and I'm gonna go pig. Command the pig. Stand behind me. Jump over when I tell you to.
Oi, oi.
Follow. And I'll call across. And
All right.
I'll jump across. I have.
All right. You begin sliding uncontrollably.
Oh, there we go. I just to double check. I do have a strength in more than 5. Yes, I do. We're good.
Good.
Um.
Hopefully.
When I get to the here, like I can see here, so I'm gonna cast Mold Earth on like the one just before.
Sure.
So I should slide, and I'll try and catch myself there.
And you get friction. All right. You stop.
And I'll stand up. Can you move out the way?
Oh,
Is that just yep? Thank you. And I'll hop over. Pig, come.
Oi, oi.
Push. And just to speed up things, he'll get here, stop, and jump.
Done.
Everyone's gonna have a seat and wait for everyone.
The fly potion's not done yet. It hasn't been an hour since.
I think so.
Just gonna fly across.
All right.
We can get to there.
You're in a pit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I can just fuck. Yeah, it's not initiative. I just realized.
Yeah.
Are we right to go through that heat tunnel now?
Yeah.
2.5 minutes
Mhm.
have passed.
Sorry. Say that again. Yeah, you can. As long as you've got you can jump 1 foot for every strength point you've got. So as long as you've got 6 strength, you'll be fine. You barely make it.
Hey. I seem to have misplaced my tokens and deleted them.
Lol.
Grady.
Oh, you're so...
You're having a bit of token trouble, aren't you?
I know. Don't even talk to me about it.
Get down over here. Where are you?
I
If you
can't
haven't-
see.
If you haven't dropped
You don't
Look
see
concentration,
right there. Okay.
Jackie, you would still be flying as well.
I'm flying.
Yeah, you.
Zoom,
It
zoom,
hasn't
zoom,
been
zoom,
an hour.
zoom.
Oh, I
Excellent.
took damage, so just give me a sec. I'll roll a quick con check.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah.
But it would have failed a long time ago, so.
Where are the others?
Nap's coming.
Hello.
How much room is there over? I'm just gonna wait here. There
There's
doesn't look
one
Good
door.
idea.
Yeah, I was there. Can I open up the door?
Alright,
Yeah,
everyone.
Fuck me.
Did you go up the stairs? Hello.
where the...
Pig, in.
I'm gonna don my armor as well.
Oh
and
yeah,
help,
fuck.
and help.
Alright,
Roz
another
don his
10 minutes
armor.
later.
Roll it the
5
same.
minutes. It's only 5 minutes since we're helping each other.
Are we waiting for the armor? Or are
I'm
we
not.
pushing up and ahead? Alright, Jaraxxus is soloing the dungeon.
I'm gonna wait, but I'm gonna move out of the way of the thing.
Oh yeah. Now that everyone's clear, then I'll do the jumpy thing.
Too easy.
Okay.
Well,
So
move out of the way of Luro as well.
I feel like about 7 minutes worth of donning and doffing armor is better than being burned alive.
All right.
Couldn't agree more.
Pig, stand back, and I'll hug this one side of the wall and kind of peek through the doorway, open it slightly and peek through.
Alright, there is nothing to see. The doorway is clogged. However, you do hear the rushing of water.
Clogged.
There's no like lock or anything like that.
Oh.
No
I
gaps in
kicked
the.
the door.
Done. Make an athletics roll.
Athletics. So where is it? There it is. Shite. I'm not strong enough, you guys.
Not
Use
today.
Use one of your many rages to just.
Can I just
Oh.
open it? If there's no lock or anything, it's just.
It's jammed.
Oh, it's jammed. Okay.
I use one of my many rages to open it.
You should
No worries,
use,
you will have advantage on the next athletics roll then.
use cream and eat it.
What do I roll? Sorry.
Make athletics, and you'll have advantage on it, so you can take the 2 higher. And this time you smash straight through it, and you see one of the more bizarre sights that any of you have ever seen.
Ooh.
Water flows through this room. Well, it does, but it doesn't flow along the ground. It floats through the air. It enters through a hole in the western wall, 2 feet off the floor. There's a stream suspended in midair. It flows out of a hole in the northeast corner. The water's about 3 feet deep and about 5 feet off the ground. You can see cave fish and a few prawns and other bits and pieces swimming, floating through the water, being caught on the fairly brisk current. Whoosh! And there are half a dozen kayaks, each able to carry 2 people on top, lying on the side of the wall, but none of them have oars.
Is the hole like, see, because it goes into the wall? Is there like a bit above the water that you can still like go through, like air in between?
Yeah.
Is there air to breathe in the hole?
So the room is 10 feet high. The water sits at about 5 feet high off the ground, and it's about
okay.
3 feet deep. And so halfway up the wall.
Okay.
The streams flow is across the room, not like a waterfall coming down a wall.
That's right. It floats, defies gravity, and just goes straight across midair at 5-foot range.
And the hole in the wall, is it only big enough for the stream, or is it like a pathway?
No, it's big enough. It's a bit bigger than that. So if the room's about 10 feet high, the cave in the wall's about 4 or 5 feet high. Yeah.
Laura's already dragging a kayak over because this is dope as
Dumb.
shit.
Exactly.
Let's go, guys. It looks cool.
Me and Roz 5 minutes later. Where is everyone?
Yeah, I'm talking to Aridel. I'm like, Aridel, listen, you want some advice? Don't split up in a dungeon.
That's a good idea.
We probably shouldn't use this immediately because there's also a way to go the other way, and it doesn't really look like, an easy way to get back. Should we check the other way out first?
Okay.
Do we hear them talking? I don't even know which way you guys are. but-
Also,
Yeah.
we should wait for Aridel and Roz.
Not Livy.
I'm gonna go.
Livy's just watching us.
I'm
go
putting my
back
armor
here
back on.
Oh, you
make
have
it all
armor?
out.
I have breastplate.
Ah,
I have to like take off my coat and my shirt and everything to put my breastplate on because I wear it underneath.
Yes. Yes.
That's pretty smart.
That, and then that was. Don't mean to be rude, Prophet, but that was kind of stupid, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, but what if something is on the other side? It now knows exactly that some lizard is calling out through it and might be coming through. I guess.
Wild's not there. Wild's waiting for the others.
Librettowit is offended that you didn't say his name.
I'm gonna call out to Aridel and Roz and Livy. Over here, guys. Can they hear me?
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got your kayak ready. Laura, are you taking it or are you waiting?
I pouted and walked away.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I'm
I
gonna
have another
follow
ball.
Loro. I want to like go on a kayak. We should not wait for these people. We should
Okay.
go now.
I'm not panning. I'm coming back.
In
All
the event of
right.
your untimely death and I'm not able to save you, I get your diamond.
I summon another boar into the stream because he's an imposter and he's not Pumbaa. And he goes through, and I listen really intently as he goes through.
Did you roll another ball? Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
I did roll another ball.
Okay. Are you
I'm
waiting for the ball, Luro and Cat?
Yes, might as well.
All right. And suddenly the water gets stained with blood. It flows
Never
past.
mind.
Mm.
Oh wait, I
some
just
of the
Oh,
some of the pork that comes through is cooked.
What the fuck?
got a brilliant idea. Do you have
Um,
another one?
no, I have one more. I don't know what's going to be though.
Get some skewers ready.
I'm going to cast a spell on it.
It comes
Alright.
back around again, like the meat, like it's doing its second circle now.
Oh, it's like a sushi train.
I want to cast like
Yeah,
2
it's
cents
like
on
a
the next one.
sushi.
Alrighty,
Bredway
so
grabs a piece.
I'll,
It's,
I'll throw the last animal down
a
on
little
the
raw.
floor next to me. It is
eat
a
it
badger
anyway.
next to me, and I'll
Cool.
let you do your thing, and then I'll
The
The
send it
badger
through.
cast
drowns. No,
3
sorry.
cents on it, so I can see through its eyes.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Look, I'll just take the panther's eyes, right?
You're going on a
Yeah,
ride.
can't you?
Yeah, I can see through the
Yeah.
panther.
So take the panther along the path. Go ahead and just protect the badger. The other direction, because the
Yeah.
water goes the other way.
Well, for as long as the
Yeah.
badger lives.
Actually, I can't see through the panther's eyes. Never mind.
Can't
No,
you?
but you can
I
see
can
through.
see the
then.
panther, but I can't like. I mean, like as in the
No.
token, I can't.
Right. I thought I'd set it up so that you could. I'll change that because I thought I'd done it right. Oh, the problem is it doesn't have dark vision. Oh, badgers do have 30, do they? Do they? All right, fantastic. So that was the problem. It didn't have dark vision. Now I think you do.
Magic.
Yep. Nice. Wee.
Whee! Splash,
Until
splash,
it dies.
wee! Splash, splash,
Having fun.
wee! Splash, splash, wee! Wee!
Hey, this is really long.
Here comes another one of the fuckers, boys.
Holy.
Your pet badger is dead.
What are those things?
They
Okay.
look like armored men.
Sweet. So I guess I'll wake up from the weird trance I'm in and say that there's people shooting at anything that comes on the boats
Shooting.
or doing something,
Oh, okay.
attacking.
You
Yeah,
didn't
they
see
hack,
what swung at
hack,
you?
hack, hack.
Oh, okay. Hacked. Alright, well, I've got an idea.
Does
How
that
many
take
did you
5
see?
minutes?
No, not yet. No.
Did you see how many there were? Like killed you?
Loads.
10?
Well, in the 20 feet, at least 8, and then maybe more after. I didn't see.
Oh, well, I've already killed like 10 other ghouls, so that's not exactly that many. Me and Pumba can take care of it. I pat Pumba on the head. And I'm going to walk over to this side with Pumba, because me and Pumba are family now. I am going to cast Gaseous Form on me and Pumba.
How much AC does Pumbaa have?
Let's see. He has armor class 11.
Cool. Can I well, since he's your best friend now, I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on him.
All
Oh,
right.
thank you. Until the spell ends of a buff, he can't be AC's less than 16. Cool. So I'll take away the eighth thing I need to do. So take away some sorcery points, some dual casting, and me and Pumba go gas. And we're gonna go this way above the water.
All right. You move it 10 feet around. We will start
And-
the initiative now, right when the first set of armor is put on.
All right. So I'm
Those of you who wear like a full plate or whatever, you've got plates on. So if you'd rather just, otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to.
We don't
spend
know
the
if
gold.
fight's going to happen, so we're probably just happily donning
Yeah,
our armor still.
we're just literally donning our armor.
I'm going to stay out of
Just
initiative because it's
making,
just going to
making
clog it.
small chat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of it too.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, I'll delete mine as well because I'm just waiting for them. I don't know how to delete mine though.
Right, I'll get rid of it. Done. All right. Le question marque. 1, 2.
Fireball.
One, 2. One more. That'll do. All right, is everyone on the initiative? We
Yeah.
watched your access disappear upstream against the current. You're able to move your 10 feet, and that's what
Oh
begins.
shit! I can't move my ball yet. That's right. So 10, 5, 10, and I'm gonna I'm trying to be stealthy about it, like as much as I can be. So being
All right, you
quiet.
can only move 10 feet then because you take the action to hide.
Okay, that's all right. Do I roll stealth?
Yeah, that's right. Your turn.
Stealth. Natural one, but I don't know how unstealthy gas can be.
The water shapes around you, and the spray indicates you like an invisible man that is all wet.
That's all right. As long as I can go this way, it should be fine.
All right, afternoon nap. The current's going the other direction. Jurax, there is
Wait, but-
some pork in the water.
Nice, but it's floating, is it? Can you like go under it?
Yeah, you can. It's 5 feet off the ground, so you could technically. I mean, Libretowitz would probably have to reach up to.
How tall is my character actually? Just be sure.
With ease, you might even have to jump just to reach it.
Yeah, I'm
5
only
feet.
5'5", so I could probably like crouch down and move along. the
Yeah,
bottom.
easily. Yeah. However, the tunnel doesn't. The tunnel doesn't start at the floor. It starts at the water. So you wouldn't be able to leave the room without entering the water, unless you
Ah.
crawl along the roof.
How difficult would that be to crawl along the roof?
Do you have a climb speed?
Yes.
You can do it without a problem.
Cool. I'm gonna crawl along the roof then.
I think if you're upside down, you have to make checks to remain upside down.
Is that right? Is it?
Because remaining upside down while climbing's a bit difficult.
I think rules as written is perfectly fine, but over an extended period, it's perfectly reasonable to make someone make a check. But I think as someone like yourself who's already climbed up the spine of the world, hanging upside down cliffhanger for a while should be okay. You might have to make a check if you get injured or if there's something slippery, so on, so on. But you should be okay if everything goes according to plan.
He's got strong graspers.
Yeah. Like a gecko.
Or a cat with big claws.
Oh, or a cat.
They have 20 feet of movement, right? When they're climbing? What is it?
I think it doesn't affect them at all. I think it's just a climb. Oh, I might be wrong.
Does it say for if you
Ah,
get
yeah,
20
climbing
feet
speed
or
of
if it's
20
just-
feet.
Oh, it is
That
20.
is-
Excellent, excellent.
Just want
That's
to
right.
make sure.
We'll
And then
both
I'll
at the same speed.
dash the 20 feet.
Done.
Just wanted to make sure I was climbing the right amount.
How
Excellent.
can you carry all this armor, Rose?
You see adversaries up ahead. They are looking in the opposite direction. They're all looking towards the water.
That be me?
Not at you, no.
Oh, I meant that like that'd be the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Excellent. Ribletto weeds.
And I continued chewing on this pork.
Good idea. It's tasty. You get inspiration. Profit. Excellent. You have a kayak. You ready, steady. Can someone give me a hand with this? I can't reach the water. Yeah, you got your kayak, like a big surfboard. I love it.
10, 15,
Sure access.
20. I use my action to dash, and so I can
Too
do 20.
easy. They see you at this point, and they're coming from the other direction.
Nah. Didn't think they'd be looking this way. Oh well. That's alright. Yeah, she's fine.
All right. Flesh golem. Oh yeah, perfect. You're one. remains to be seen. The boar.
More. 5, 10, 15, 20. Coming with me. That's all he can do.
All right. Let's see how far that is. 15. That's what I thought. Yep, cool. All right. A dragonborn or a man with a dragon's head, wearing a full plate mail, aims his crossbow at. You're not stealthy, are you, Nap?
Oh, I didn't say I was going to be, so probably not.
No. All right, and fires his crossbow at you. Lines you up, aims, fire.
Yep, definitely hits.
It's a mild shot. He's not particularly skilled with it, but it at least alerts his companions to your presence.
And then I
Another
go
one.
to do
Yeah.
concentration.
Ah, yes, indeed you do.
No, the boar no longer has armor.
All right, and
That's
you have to
right.
make a strength saving throw to hang on to the roof. All right, you let go of the roof, splash into the water, and immediately carried 30 feet downstream in the opposite direction.
Ooh, at least I'm not getting shot at anymore.
Well, that's true.
Mm.
Nat comes back out, spits straight back out.
He lands on top of the water, actually.
Walk on water is still in effect.
Why is that?
Yep, still
Yeah,
got about 30 minutes left by my count.
it basically will. That's right. So instead of getting submerged, it gets sucked along like an escalator.
Tries to run against the escalator.
These cats
That's
always
it.
land on their feet.
One of those big escalators at the airports. All right. All right. So that was the Dragonborn. Luro. We have a boat ready.
Yes, Laura's gonna step up to help Prophet
All right.
with his boat. Sure,
Who's going to be the captain?
Prophet can be.
The captain sits at the
Okay.
captain sits at the back of a kayak.
All right, Prophet, you are captain. Brilliant. And as soon as it's put in there, down immediately. I love it.
I did.
I hated it.
Wow.
That's right. As soon as the golem puts you in there, bam, shoot 30 feet straight downstream.
30 feet.
It's raining.
Okay.
That's like about right. All right, Prophet, as the captain, make a water vehicles check. Assuming that you don't have water vehicles, whoever has. What a surprise! You may make a unproficient wisdom or dexterity check. All right. All right. How'd you do? You're doing well. You steady the boat, and Luro, a surprisingly skilled coxswain.
Oh.
Dad, shoot our dragon down. Excellent. He's watching on. He salutes the captain. He's proud of you. Brilliant. All right. The knights look down and see a gaseous man approaching. It's a ghost! What can we do about it? We'll shoot it! I haven't got a clear shot. Shoot it us anyway. And and they unleash the power of their crossbows.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have a relatively clear shot. One has an awful shot. So I'll do him first. You're +5 armor class against this one. It's not going to hit, I don't think. Ooh.
No, it will. Just.
Ooh. Point of
just.
damage. You have
Yeah.
any concentration spells?
Yeah, gaseous form.
All right, concentration check.
So what's that? Constitution?
D10, yeah. That's
DC
DC 10.
Saving?
DC 10. Yeah.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw DC 10. All right. Crossbow. Bam. Are these? Do you take half damage when you're ethereal?
It doesn't say anything about taking damage.
You
I
have
don't-
damage resistances, right?
Damage
Yeah,
resistance.
it does
So-
say stuff about the damage.
Then you
Oh,
would have
okay.
taken no damage from the heavy crossbow anyway.
Okay.
One rounded down is 0.
How are they rolling ones?
Indeed, right?
All the time.
Okay, so there's I think 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alrighty, so 21 will hit, but it didn't do damage. 11 will not. 19 will. 18 will. 11 won't. 20 will, and 17 will.
All right,
So what's that?
concentration checks.
How many is that?
So
So
4.
1 for the first attack.
19. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Concentration.
DC 10.
1, 2. I will. Do I reroll that?
Bend luck. Maybe you can. Nah.
I can't do it on myself. Actually, I found out. Yeah, when you see someone doing a roll, you can change it.
Okay.
No, I won't re-roll that. That's fine.
All
I'll just take
right.
that.
All right. So the first one is resisted. It's 2 damage. The next one is the one you fail on. So I guess that's another 2. And then after that, it's full damage. Another 2, another 6. I think there's a total of like 10 in total, maybe?
10 damage.
I think it's 10. And you immediately move 30 feet downstream as you materialize, caught in the current, and zip past your boar.
Oops. He's supposed to go back there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. At the start, yeah. That doesn't. They don't fall at the bottom.
Just keep going.
Gravity effect. Yeah. Yeah, and gravity just is in defiance. Like the
And
rules
the
of
buoyancy
physics.
of the objects as well.
Yeah, the physics just doesn't really apply. Nap, are you still in the stream?
Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool. All right. If you will immediately move 30 feet out unless you out of the stream. So you can do that if you want. You can immediately move out of the stream. You won't be in it. Otherwise, it immediately moves you 30 feet down.
I might as well just ride the stream at this point.
Why not? So you ride the stream. It moves you 30 feet. You can then move yourself as well. And if you want to move even further, go right ahead.
I don't want to collide with the kayak.
Not really. All right. Libretto it.
Librettowit is gonna try and climb onto or into the water.
All right. You get caught up in the water. Make an check as you start to swim in current that is extremely strong.
Said athletics.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, -2. Let's go.
You were so close, but not close enough. You move 30 feet, so at least you get movement. Drowning. It'll be several minutes before you're drowning. But you are, if you've ever been body surfing and you get caught up in a dumper and you're just rolling down on the beach upside down, that's what's happening to you right now. You're somersaulting involuntarily through the stream.
Fair enough.
Profit. You've got control of this boat. What do you do? Instant 30 feet movement, and it's a 2-person kayak, 2 kobolds. Yeah, that's okay. Beautiful. You pick up Lebredowitz in a gesture of friendship between your two generations. You immediately all move 30 feet down. If you want to move further, then you'll have to make a boating check. Sure, whatever, man.
Look,
Yeah.
Libretto starts whistling Steamboat Willie.
There we go. All right. Like being in Venice. You're on your gondola. Stream. It's awesome.
Your boyfriend just took you in his arms. God, now I have to draw that. Sorry.
Right. Hey, don't judge.
I
You know,
just
nothing,
enough. I can't
nothing
say.
wrong with a bit of
Can't say I see
intergenerational
anything.
love. No.
God.
Probably pretty young. Like,
Oh God.
yeah, so he's probably like 10.
Never mind then. I don't want to talk about
100-year-old and a 10-year-old. I'm not gonna make judgment.
I can't. I can't draw that anymore. Sorry.
109 years.
Can't draw that anymore. Not allowed.
FBI will break down your house.
I'll immediately implode.
The
FBI,
kobold,
over
they're
now.
mature. But the kobold was so mature. You're
But they matured at different ages.
rough, very rough. All right, Mr. Nine.
Me next or
Is it your go, Draxus? It is so. 30 feet instantly. Zip.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I keep going?
Make an athletics check, unless because you are caught up in the river.
Athletics. Let's see if I can do it. No.
All right, you are just the same as Libretto.
That's
But
alright.
you can hold your breath for like a number of minutes equal to con mod, so it's a fair while, but you are out
My
of control,
con's-
tumbling through the water.
Yeah, my con's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, Mr. Nine. Indeed. That makes sense. Makes sense. I don't think so because he's not the master. Yeah. Oh well. Boar athletics check.
Big ball boy. Athletics. How do I do athletics?
I just press his strength.
Okay. 16.
It's Boar is swimming. Boar gets 30 feet automatically if it wants to.
2,
Feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30 going through people.
Yeah, you just bash underneath them, something like that. Yeah, the water's 3-dimensional.
And then he can keep going more if he wants to.
Yeah, that's right. He can get another 30 feet if he wants to, because he is
5,
body surfing.
15, 20. He'll go 20 so he can keep up with them. And that's
Brilliant. All right. Where'd they go? They're going to come around back the other way. Ready yourselves, everyone. Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. All right. All right. Mr. Luro. You don't move ahead because you're in a boat.
Yeah.
You are having a good do.
I would rage, but I don't think we're gonna reach them in time. Just get my maul out. Like, yeah, let's go.
Fairly good. You are enjoying this. Okay. Parallaxis. Excellent work. We will consider that's what he's doing for a while. Mr. Knapp, where even are you? In the water. All right, 30 feet automatically. Athletics check if you want to get another 30.
See how much room there is after moving 30. Not a lot of space. Ah, this is the perfect. I can use these guys as a bait. Can I try to climb up the side to get onto upside
Indeed
down
you
position
can.
again?
Brilliant. And so you do just that, and your climbing speed is 20, so you are able to move 20 ahead if you want, but it's up to you.
Just gonna move just behind the kayak.
Too easy. You've got control now. All right. Lebredowit, you're in the boat, so things are good for you unless you want to do something safe.
I'm gonna. How steady is this boat?
Fucking unsteady. It is not good.
All right, I will kind of lie down in the bottom of the boat.
Oh,
Try not to be
brilliant.
seasick.
Excellent. No worries. Okay, so a prophet. You are in the captain. Everyone forward 30. Oh, you have to move forward 30. You got no choice. That's right. And then you can make your boat. Too easy, yeah. And then a boating check from Prophet. Wisdom or Dex. Brilliant. You will not have to make it. Exactly. You have mastered the use of mid-air canoe riding, and you will no longer require rolls.
As a divination wizard, he's done this before in a vision.
Totally. That's right.
I've done this before. When? Now.
Probably spent 20 years as a surfer. Like that's just part of Prophet's backstory. We've never
That's
covered.
how he gets to water deep.
It's his
Fucking
midlife
surfs all the
crisis.
way down.
He hooks up with a goblin chick.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's
All right.
funny.
30 feet immediately. Athletics check to get another 30.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Otherwise, you just keep blubbering along.
Athletics. 21.
All right. You can keep swimming.
5,
Another 30
10,
if you want.
15, 20, 25, 30.
The Fleshcon's not doing much. The boar is swimming. He gets his 30 and he keeps swimming. He's doing all right for now.
30. He can just keep swimming.
Yeah, he can just keep swimming. He's doing all right for now. And
yes.
Luro can't do much.
He's just gonna wait.
Excellent. The Knights can't do much either. Afternoon nap. You speed. You can dash. You can do whatever you want.
More climbing.
Lebredowit, you're fine. Prophet, you're in control. The boat moves ahead 30. The Prophet can move it ahead another 30 if he wants to. You're good at this. Yeah.
20.
Yep, you can do another 30 if you want to. It's up to you. All right, bold move.
Proficiency in flying kayak.
Brilliant.
True. Very niche. We need like
Or it's
Hansen's
just
floating
lagging.
bowl.
Yeah. Desync. She's just sitting in the middle of the air above the river. Sorry. He.
No, I was just checking, and I can't see. They can't see you either, so you're fine. Yeah, I was just having a look, man.
They're called borks.
Jaraxxus. Yeah, you can move 30. You can swim another 30 if you can make athletics DC 15.
2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. 4. What's 4? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I'll move Luro up.
30.
My mouse accidentally went flat and I had to go get batteries for it.
No worries.
Draxus. 14. Can't do it.
The batteries in my air conditioner remote went flat, so I just didn't replace them. I just keep the air conditioner on all the time. What a great idea. All
That's-
right. Oh, not in Queensland, at least not up here, no. But Australia is, yeah.
Fiber? No.
On
5,
fire.
10,
Fire.
15,
I think you said
20,
fiber. I'm like,
25, 30.
We had a fire a while ago.
Pumbaa.
thinking about New South Wales.
Nah.
man.
Doesn't make it either.
New South Wales is getting there.
Oh, that was quick.
It was.
Not expecting it to be over so quickly.
Yeah, no, we're zipping ahead at this stage.
Mm.
Lebredowitz.
Kind of still chilling at the
And
bottom of the boat,
Prophet.
but kind of peeking up.
Excellent. You peek up, you have 3/4 cover from the boat. La Prophet. 30 feet immediately. You can decide if you want to make another 30 feet after that. Pow pow! He fires upon you. He hits yeah, I guess Luro's at the front, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
What's your armor class, Luro?
It is, I'm pretty sure, 15.
Alright, you have been struck for a single point of damage. If you have any
Yum.
concentration, you need to make a check, but other than that, you're fine.
Any what was it, sorry?
Concentration things at all? Nah. Alright, point of damage, insignificant. A Prophet, would you like to move ahead further? Absolutely. You could even move 15, cast a spell, another 15. That's unfair. Alright, let's put that fireball down. Okay, I'll use the party. Okay, so right here, its aura is 20, 20, 20, third time's a charm, 20. Boom. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's a few more yet.
The 8 passes.
Six won't.
And this one's immune to fire, so it's not going to matter anyway. Oh, no, he's resistant to fire, not immune to fire. He's not the champion. He's a false champion. Impersonator.
That's a good one.
All right, so one passes, and the rest of them all take full damage. It's take a while to get through. Oh, 2 pass. DC 15, is it? Right. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Unfortunate. $26 is and 26. Yeah, that's easy to work out. And that's the same. All right, there is a catastrophic boom. And if you want, you can stop there. You can keep moving forward as you prefer. Brilliant.
You read my mind.
All right. You are attacked by a knight who has his two-handed sword at the ready. And he swings at, well, I guess it's Prophet since Prophet's in the rear. If you have any concentration spells, concentrate. DC 10. Excellent. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, somewhere there, Luro, you know. All right, Chaos. What? There are a few.
10.
They then unleash their crossbows, and there are a lot of crossbows ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll roll randomly to see which one gets hit by each. So 1 is Luro, 2 is Libretowitz, who has 3/4 cover, and 3 is the Prophet.
Come on, twos.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 7, 8.
There we go.
I get hit by 1.
All right. Those of you, so you guys have +2 to your armor class. Libretowitz has +5.
Okay.
All right. So this is 1 for Luro,
Doesn't hit.
2 for Prophet, +2 armor class. Okay, cool. And I guess that means 5. Sorry, the 20 does still hit, does it? Cool. All right. All right. So it's a nasty wound. And the rest must be at Libretowitz with +5 armor class, unlikely to hit. 5, I think that was the right number. Oh, 1 does.
I can't use my inspiration to make them reroll, right?
Unfortunately not.
Damn. Alright, so I take 11.
Jiraxis, the 30 feet movement. If you make an athletics check, you can move another 30. Athletics DC 15.
4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Athletics. There she is. Nat 20.
Done. You have mastered the current. You will not require athletics checks anymore. So you can move another 30 if you want, and you'll be able to move an extra 30 each round.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. The boar, I can't see the tiles where he is.
All
but
right,
he
I'll
can-
move your boar up. He's able to basically keep up with you, basically.
Cool.
All right. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I'll take these icons off since they're gonna confuse me a little bit. Might take a bit of a moment. Actually, it's gonna take too long. I think I'll just use the dudes. Okay, so where are the dragons? This guy here is a dragon. He moves up. And this fellow down here is too far away, but he's also a dragon. Oh, there he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, this is bad. Okay. You are indeed. They both breathe fire upon you. And they're both going to strike all of you and the knight. So I'm just going to take this knight off the board because he's dead. And they breathe fire. So 2 DC 15 dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Wow.
We do.
You do get paladin goodness.
Oh wait, is that only just for those two?
You have advantage too, Lyra.
Does Lyra have advantage, does she?
Do I?
Barbarian.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, right.
Danger sense.
Danger sense, yeah.
That works, does it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on any dexterity check that you can see.
Oh yeah. I
Cool.
forgot
Saving
about
throw that you can see, such as traps and spells, but not
So if-
limited to.
If you pass, it's 10 on the first and 11 on the second.
Yes.
Cool. Brutal, but not quite as effective as they might have hoped. And yet the Prophet must be brilliant. Right.
Did you hear a fireball go off?
I think I did.
Yeah, probably.
Is it? It does, yeah. So 10 becomes 5 and 11 becomes 5 for a total of 10.
Well.
Splitting up in a dungeon.
Apparently.
Shouldn't have armor.
Yeah, I'll just go with that armor next time.
Yeah, smart move.
Alright.
Hit me with that 11 AC.
Yeah. Just use some coupons.
Is it my go?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Okay. I'm gonna rage,
Yeah.
and what's this guy doing? Is he fighting me?
Yeah, that's right. He is. He just breathed fire on you.
I'll recklessly maul attack him twice.
Excellent.
Oh boy.
That works.
Bonk. Bonk.
14 and 10, 24. Pretty effective. But not enough to take him out.
Damn.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
The bonking.
Alright. With all of their crossbows, they oh look, this is gonna be brutal.
Mm.
Okay. The knights that are within range toss down their crossbows and pull out their great swords instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he can get in there. And the kobolds are, well, I guess mercifully out of reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, cool. A lot of crossbow fire. Okay, so these are the two great sword attacks that come into towards Luro as a set of just bear down upon him and begin attacking with fury, not needing to strike recklessly since he himself was quite reckless.
Yes.
And but are you raging? Do you have resistance?
I'm raging. I have
Excellent.
reckless on, so they get advantage on their attacks, but I also have 17 AC, so two of them.
One of them misses.
One of them does miss. You're
Oh,
right.
does
So
it?
yeah, so it's half damage. The first one is 2 because always
Oh,
round
yeah.
down. So 2. The second one is 5. Then that one
6.
misses, and 6. Yeah, so it's at 11, 13 in total. Not too bad. Not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One it's Luro. 2 it's Prophet. 3 it's Librettowitz. 1 Luro, 2 Prophet, 3 Librettowitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 on Luro, 2 on Librettowitz.
Someone got lucky.
1, 2, 3 on Luro. None of them hit. 1, 2 on Librettowitz. Or do they hit because there's reckless?
17.
How
Armor
many?
class 17. They still don't hit even if it's armor class 17.
Yeah.
Okay. A
With
19
three
does-
quarters,
that
they
misses you,
have to
right?
crit. They have to crit.
Yeah.
With that 3/4 cover, I'm at 26 AC.
Brilliant.
Holy shit.
All right. Afternoon nap. So that was chaotic.
Just as I planned, I avoided all the barrage.
It was very effective. No, it's just that like the grid, right? I'll sort of move the Bredowitz to it's kind of like there.
One thing. I'm going to cast. Oh, damn it. What's it called? Healing Spirit or some shit? Ah, yeah, this one. Right here.
Brilliant. Nice.
That'd be me.
Excellent. All right, Libretto, you are currently lying down in a.
All right, I will get up, hop out, and go right here.
Right.
I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith,
Brilliant.
and I will stab the dragon.
All
Man.
right.
Thing. So stab one.
That does it.
Takes 12 piercing.
Well,
And stab again.
that doesn't do it.
Oh, well, I guess I know their AC now.
I think you do.
All right, and I end my turn.
Brilliant. Mr. Prophet, your boat travels 30 feet downstream. You can. You absolutely can. All right, the boat goes like, "Whee." Yeah. I think it's about to break, trust me. Yes. Yeah, they do. Excellent. All right, the red dragons. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, first the dragon. He has resistance, so he takes 1/4 damage, which is 9. Brilliant. He explodes. One. Oh, here's another dragon. So let's do it. Come on. He fails for half damage. 18. 18. Yeah, 18.
Hold on, there's 3 half dragons?
Must be. There is 2. Yeah, there is. There's 3 now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's just at the edge of my thing, that's why I can't tell.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay, DC is 14, right? All right, they all save. Okay. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, still 18. I can only see you to like there.
And finally, he's okay. I'll check that dark vision on you, Libretto. Yeah, it's got 60 zeros, so it's at least it's set correctly anyway. Yeah. All right. You blast one of them smithereens, and severely injure several others. Yes. Jiraxis, you're able to move 30 feet ahead immediately. If you want, you can spend your action moving another 30 ahead with your athletics check, but you won't have to make the check. But it will take your action if you do. So yeah, 30 feet immediately, and then you can decide what to do.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, dinner's almost ready.
The dinner bell.
I'm gonna start out the fight by going hybrid. I'm going bear.
Brilliant.
And then yeah, I think that's all I can do for now.
More moves 30
Nope.
feet ahead.
So I'm guessing 5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25, 30. Can he use his extra movement?
He can. He is if he wants to, he can 30, but it'll cost him his action.
5, 10. Technically use charge because I move straight.
Negative. Unless
I
he's
need to
got
move
unless
straight.
he's got like a has he got like
Sorry.
does he have like a special gore charge?
Yeah, if the ball
does,
moves
then
at
he can.
least 20
Yeah.
feet towards a target, then hits it with a tusk attack on the same turn. Oh, I need to use a tusk attack. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So if you carry on the current, so
Yeah.
short answer is no.
That's all right.
All
That's
right.
all right. He'll, in that case, he'll move back over here instead, instead of going straight to him,
All right.
and he'll prepare to charge the next turn.
Dragons attempt to recharge their fire breaths. Well, first one on the Luro's one fails, and Libredowitz's one likewise fails. All right, Luro, it challenges you, and swings long sword, short sword.
The 2 hit.
All right, half damage for each. The same is repeated towards Libredowitz. Long sword, short sword.
The first long sword just hits.
Glancing blow. Allura.
Yes. Did I lag out?
I'm lagging a little bit.
Yes. No. You guys sound fine to me.
Good. Yeah, so it's you're up. Yeah, you'll go.
It's probably just roll
Okay.
20. If anything's
Yeah.
I'm gonna hidden step into the stream.
Excellent.
Away from them.
Zip, and yeah. So you're immediately caught within it, and you can move your feet if you want to, being caught up in the stream.
Okay, I might just go. And then jump out here.
All
That'll stay
righty.
hidden.
Walk on water plus fast moving stream is the best. Free reposition in fights.
All right. I guess it's the knights. This one's pretty injured. Yeah, he's pretty injured. He's going to run away. All right, he jumps in the water, makes his athletics check. He's good. So 30 feet immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He keeps swimming. 1, 2. Uh-oh. This one is less cowardly. He runs forward to take on Libretowitz. Yeah. Not enough.
No.
Whoa. He does not.
Yeah, he has to roll a crit in order to hit me.
Even with his melee attacks.
He's got a +3. I'm at 23 AC.
I think he might have +5 on the melee. Yeah. He's just shitty with his ranged weapons.
Oh, okay. So he's got to roll an 18 or higher.
Yeah, still not easy, but much more possible. All right.
You can do it,
Luro's.
Knight.
What's that?
You can do it, Knight, I believe.
Yeah, Luro's caught up in the stream, so just not sure of the logistics of how it works. They're going to run into combat in any case. Maybe he ducks underneath the stream to get in there, and maybe this one does the same. And they swing wildly. First at Libretowitz, and then at Luro. Ooh, Luro gets clobbered.
Can he see invisible?
Are you invisible? He cannot.
I used
All
hidden
right.
snap.
Ah, brilliant, 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 brilliant. All right, there's not much he can do then. Since there's no targets, he'll fire his crossbow, and that's about it. Fire at Libretowitz, it's not going to hit unless a 20 anyway. It's a 20 anyway.
I knew I could believe in him.
You believed in him, and he was believable.
Hold on, he hit me, or he crit.
He did with his crossbow.
Well, I'm
much-
still up
You're still up? Okay.
with 2.
Nasty. Afternoon nap. Oh, really? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. Excellent. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, animal handling. Oh, right. Yeah, go ahead. Make a persuasion. Or deception. Hmm. In any case, the knight doesn't. So, but he doesn't believe that you've got the power to control the golem. No, which is kind of bizarre because you're sitting on a golem. That's the dice. Anyway, he doesn't care. He doesn't believe. He's still terrified. There's a panther. There's a golem. There's a dragon. He's a knight. He didn't sign up for this shit. Maybe he did. Probably. Absolutely, yeah. He has no discernible heraldry, or if he does, Morgrim's colours, the sort of things that you would have seen in history books referring to Morgrim. Is that his name?
Mornbrin.
Mornbrin. Yeah.
It's an action to drink a potion, yeah?
It is.
Oh, I forgot to say, if you start within, I think, 5 feet of the healing spirit I put down, you can heal 1d6.
Good call. Absolutely. Good.
Hold on.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my potion.
It's got to be done, Libretowit.
My greater potion of healing. Here we go.
That's what it's there for.
So I heal for 13.
Lesser, greater potion.
It was a greater potion of healing.
It's not too bad. The numbers weren't excellent, but they were okay. Not too bad. All right.
Yeah, she went invisible.
All right. Luro, roll dexterity save.
I have advantage on a dex save. Still shite. Can I use my inspiration?
Absolutely.
You have resistance to fire too, Jacko.
Much.
Yeah.
It'll be a quarter damage since you pass, and you have resistance. So 11 halved is 5. Not too bad. Well.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that is a bit ironic. You burn one of the
Nice.
red dragons to death. Yeah, but it was a kobold. That's your excuse. Maybe they are. Juraxis.
Alright, so 30 feet first.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I try and jump out while here?
Yeah,
or-
you can just jump straight out. Yeah,
Ugh.
drop straight out.
And yeah, I'm full bear form. Oh, thank you. 6. Why can you roll max on for me, but not for you? Oh, that was for you. Lol. 1d6. A 3. That's worth. Plus 3. And then I'm just gonna put an end to this fight. How much have I got? So if I have 6 out of my 7 charges for Wand of Lightning, I can cast Lightning Bolt. So
Nice.
6, 7, 8. No, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm not level 5.
Brilliant.
That doesn't do it. I need to fix
No,
that.
no.
10d6 for level
Yes.
5.
Yeah, 10 6, yeah.
Nasty.
Obviously in a straight line this way.
All right. It's going to take those 2 out immediately and the champion.
No. He's my boy. And yes, that is everything I can do.
Don't forget about your wild magic.
Good call.
That was a magical artifact, not a spell.
All right.
Can you
yeah.
upcast a magical artifact?
Yeah,
You can
wands
use
you
extra
can
charges,
expend.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can spend charges, yeah.
True, true.
Yeah. All right, number 9. Do you react? Good point. How about the boar?
Let me see. 10, 15. He's getting
The water only
Right.
begins 5 feet off the ground, so the boar can run right underneath it.
Oh, okay, cool. So 5, 10. Yeah, he's gonna go 5, 10, and he's gonna charge at this dude here. And he's gonna use his charge feature.
Brilliant.
Boom.
You charge.
1, 2, bus.
That's
Oh, he
only
has
10 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, he was.
Can you back up to here? 1,
Yeah,
2,
5,
3. Not
10.
quite.
He has
1, 2,
40
3.
feet. So, that's
One.
20 there,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's 15. Let's give the boar his charge. Come on, boar. You get a free charge in violation of the rule.
Thanks, buddy. So what is that? Just 1 extra d6. If the target is a creature, must see them or knock prone. Okay. And he'll make his tusk attack.
Alright, D.
13. I will.
But he cannot break through the armor class.
I will use my roll luck to make him hit. 1d4.
Indeed.
Adding a d4 into that. That brings it up to 17.
Armor class 18.
Ah,
He was close. He was valiant. He was brave.
he tried his hardest. That is him. Done. Just down there, yeah.
Red Dragon rushes in. I don't know. Outnumbered. But there's no escape. There's no escape. He's going to have to charge. He charges Luro. He knows that there's no escape. Oh, he knows Luro is invisible. He charges Jaraxxus.
Come here, boy. Fight me.
Come on, Red Dragon. Multi-attack. Long sword, short sword.
So they'll all hit, but he has half damage on all of them.
Excellent. All right, I'll make. Maybe you had control or something. I don't know. Probably my fault. I'll check it out.
So it would be 5, 3, 5. So 13.
No, it must just be Luro's illumination. I think
I bring light.
that's the way.
Can you not get rid of it because we can watch the fight?
All right.
Just
Yeah.
like-
Where is the fight?
Yeah. It was
Well,
only Roz was the only one who had access.
Oh,
See
I
this
thought
whole
everyone.
time. But I'll add everyone to.
I've been
briefly.
staring at this room for the last.
Is it minus 13 damage? Because half of 11 is 5.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are getting beat up by one dude. Crazy.
Two.
True, you're right.
All right. This night he surrenders. He's had enough. Like,
The knight
Yeah.
surrenders.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. This is too much.
what's the Dragonborn doing? Attacking Jiraxis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's attacking me.
Laura's gonna dive through the stream and try and tackle the Dragonborn.
Brilliant. You can make an athletics check. If it doesn't work, you can make a second one since you get 2 attacks per round.
Athletic. 21.
It's up to you. All right, Luro, you have wrapped the half dragon up and made him your prisoner.
He is my pet dragon.
Name him Duro.
Duo. We're just gonna
Isn't
go
he-
through the
is
alphabet.
Is it an actual dragon or is it a dragon person?
It's a dragon person.
She's gonna
Laura
start
thinks it's
slavery
a
again.
dragon because he's never seen Dragonborn. Oh wait, no, Rest Down's a Dragonborn. Never mind.
Oh damn, that adamantine ice pick.
I'll leave you with the stats for the adamantine ice pick.
Look at the
Dibs.
value on it. Resale
Oh.
value. Never mind.
Yeah, since Roswell turned to that now.
Done.
This ability recharged after a long rest. Human weapon is indestructible.
Climb speed equal to your movement.
Learn to read and write Dwarven? Oh my god, can I have this? That would help me so much.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's
It's a one-handed weapon though.
It's a one-handed weapon.
Oh, it's not versatile.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a warhammer. Actually, it's actually a warhammer. So it is versatile. I thought it was a war pick.
You have a climb speed equal
Oh,
to
it should be a
your
war pick.
movement.
That's just mistype.
Oh.
I just have it on me every other day.
I'm sorry, but if we find this out while like Aridel's reading this out to me next to Roz, he will be like, I really wanted that.
Yeah, it's a 1d8 one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I don't care.
Don't you have
Forge
like
the Arctic
2
dwarves and
fucking
the ancient
weapons already?
Yeah, I would have gotten rid of the flame sword for it because it would have been way more useful.
Are you doing like a claiming dance around
Yeah.
this dragon? Just
Well,
chanting
Roz used it to destroy the door anyway, so he's probably still got hold of it.
Libretto really wants to kill the dragon.
This is my dragon. Duro.
Lyra's going hooga chugga all around it. Like,
I feel like this is gonna be the same sort of thing when we kept the
Let's add him to our
the
cult.
mind intellect devourer in the basement. Yeah.
Cult
Come on,
of
shut
Lura.
you.
He can
Well,
be helpful on the ship.
luckily none of you's died.
That was
Winnable
pure
fight.
skill.
We were fine.
We knew what we were doing.
Only red dragonborns.
We knew what we were doing. Going blind into a dream. What if there was some? What
be
if this was the
fair-
boss room and there was some big boss dude commanding these dudes?
Y'all
Huh?
would have came and
We'd be
saved
fine.
No, we don't know
You
what's
worry
going
too
on.
I have
much.
no idea
Libretto
where
was
to
gonna loot the
go.
bodies.
We were fine.
This guy?
Yeah, he's alive. He gave up. He gave up.
He's laying prostrate
Yeah.
on
Can
the
we-
floor.
We can add both of them to the cult.
Cult?
Cult
Oh.
of Luro.
Our nasty boy is on the ship, of course.
And White Gold.
Man, climb speed. I want that.
Oh yeah, you can have it, dude. You just gotta have to like, if we're climbing anywhere, you have to attach a rope between me and you, so I get pulled up.
Swing in from trees with his trunk.
I like how it doesn't specify that you have to use a pick while climbing. It's just.
Just gain a climbing speed.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's probably meant to be used as a climbing pick as
That's
well.
fair, yeah.
Because I mean, it's by the fucking ice dwarves.
Hmm.
That's a cool pick. I like that. That's pretty neat.
It is a really cool.
So
pick.
he found his dwarf friend's vampire humanoid friend. We just need to find if the wizard died here and if Mornbrin's body
Most likely
is
lich
also
on
reanimated.
Mornbrin, let's be real.
Lich on
the
Morn. I
wizard,
reckon.
sorry.
I reckon
On the
Death
wizard,
Knight.
sorry.
Death Knight on Mornbrin.
And then Death Knight. Mornbrin, yeah.
We fight the Death Knight and the Lich at the same time, and we immediately die. I think. Don't you have to be? Do you have to be a paladin to be a Death Knight, or you just have to be a fighter? I think it's paladin, right? I can't remember. No, to be a Death Knight, it's like a melee. It's basically a martial version of a Lich. Well, you can if you try hard enough.
Hey, Arctic.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I had a character idea. I remember a while ago you were saying.
One's akimbo.
No, I was saying something about it. God. A warlock paladin, but obviously not to two different people, but to one person to do like a witch knight kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as yeah. So it's a bit of a personal gripe for those of you that can be a warlock.
What about a celestial? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was thinking Raven
Yeah.
Queen, packed little blade, kind of like hex blade.
Yeah, that works fine. Yeah.
Well, that,
Thank you, everyone. for this one.
what did we get?
Woohoo!
Is there anything off of these bodies?
Swords, plate armor,